Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Mayhem and Misfits. Thanks for everybody that tuned in yesterday to our KoboldCon episode. A lot of interesting and fun things happened. What is...
I was
Have
even
you
there.
heard the good word of Torm?
Is Torm coming?
I just wasn't expecting to be live so soon. My goodness, I haven't even hosted yet.
I should make sure I'm hosting.
Hello from the
symbol
good
of
word of
Torm.
Torm.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
So why don't we go around the table and introduce ourselves?
Why, Maris, you're looking especially beardy.
Yes, Maris, you look interesting this evening.
Why, thank you. I am Joe. I am playing. Yes.
Joe,
Fellow
you're
Golas.
looking very non-Tormy this evening.
The twist!
It's a twist!
It's a twister.
And I'm playing a thing that'll come up later.
Huh?
What? Secrets.
So you're Joe?
You're
Yes,
Joe.
I'm
Logic
Joe.
on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter. I am Logic, LAWJICK. I work at Xbox and I do D&D stuff.
And you also have something cool to talk about that we're doing this
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
I'm going to be starting up a new show on Saturday nights, Liquid Tabletop, and it's going to be a bunch of one-shots to begin with that will eventually do some stuff. It's going to be
See,
weird.
when you say liquid tabletop, I assume that means tabletop games while consuming a lot of alcohol.
That can help.
Yeah. So
just clarify.
that's going to be this Saturday at 8 p.m. We're going to kick it off on our channel on DVD Loots. So
Sort of Adult Swim D&D, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we
It
wanna
calls
thank
back to the
Joe.
old Liquid Television from MTV when I was a kid.
See. So we're
And he's
super
selling music
excited.
videos.
Super excited to have Joe doing this for us. And
It's going to be weird shit.
I'll be playing, and I
Hosting.
get to actually have a drink and play, and I'm kind of excited about that.
As opposed to have a drink and play.
He must
I don't drink and DM.
I'm like, wait, we're not
Yeah.
supposed to
Smart.
drink while we're playing? Shit.
This side of the screen is fine.
All vodka.
I got to drive. No. Yeah. So thanks for coming by, Joe, and
Thank you for having me.
playing.
Well, hi guys. My name is Lauren. You can find me on the internet at Random Tuesday on Twitter or twitch.tv/randomtues. I do cosplay and crafting and streaming, and then I wrangle children sometimes because I'm a middle school teacher. But today I'm going to be playing M. Davies, who is essentially a middle schooler. She's a druid who spent most of her life living in a city and really likes animals and doesn't really understand people. But she does love her older sister, who is over there. I don't actually know what direction it is on the screen.
Hi, I'm Anna, a.k.a. Anna Geeks. I'm Anna Geeks everywhere on the internet.
Anna
thankfully,
Geeks.
including this room. I'm playing, or I'm a full-time Twitch broadcaster. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I stream every other day of the week. In mornings and all the time. Just go to annageeks.com and find me. I am playing Gwynceris Chendo, the half-elven bard and older sister of the young Emma.
Not Anna Geeks.
No, not Anna Geeks. And yet, still has name problems because nobody knows how to pronounce her name.
What do you mean, Gwyn?
Gwen.
Gwyn. It's Gwyn.
Gwyn.
It's Gwyn.
Oh my God,
Gwyn.
he got it. So anyway,
I say it
yeah,
right
No, that's it.
50% of the time.
My favorite instrument is the pun.
And my name is Greg Bilsland, formerly of Dungeons & Dragons, now not of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hashtag not Watsy Coast.
Has
Hashtag
not
not
Watsy
Watsy
staff.
Coast.
And I am playing Harold Glimmerswick, illusionist, who has been spent the last 7 decades of his life cloistered within the towers of Waterdeep, and is now on his first adventure, learning about everything he read about, like companionship and friends.
Not casting suggestion
Wait,
on the party.
Who did you make friends with? The
I-
bat?
I
the
occasionally
bat
cast
is not
it.
real.
No, it is, if I believe hard enough. He has a bat familiar named Argyle who is totally legit.
It's a sock, isn't it?
It's actually knit.
Oh. Okay.
It's crocheted.
It's colored because it went into a bag of holding, which recolors things apparently.
Actually, because it's made
Totally
of yarn.
canon.
It's a pretty cool bag of holding. I'm just saying.
Apparently. I got the special bag of holding. It
I
makes
just
snow
assumed
cones
that like
different
the bag of
flavors.
holding reacts weird to prestidigitation spells, and so
That would-
causes them to change a little bit. Thus, the color flavor changes.
And who are you, Eric Benson?
The Dungeon Master. Ba-doo-doo! That's it. No, that's all I got. I am your Dungeon Master for the evening. So let's see where we kicked it off from yesterday.
I believe we ended with stabbing.
I heard stab. I heard I will stab her.
Yes.
But for those who weren't able to watch the KoboldCon episode, you guys gathered all of the giant relic items from the burial mounds. You went to the Oracle.
We spent a lot of time sassing the Oracle
Yeah,
for
you
being
really
bad
did-
at answering
you gave
I
the
think
questions.
we
Oracle a lot of
established the
shit.
Poracle.
The Boracle.
Aw.
I think you hurt the Oracle's feelings a little.
I'm sorry, but the Oracle was obnoxious.
Maybe you didn't ask the right questions?
I
Why? We should have
I've been
asked, why
silently
do you
raging
suck?
again.
Oracle?
Yeah.
So you talked to the Poracle, and you put in several of these items. I believe M kept one for herself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did I get to attune to that?
Yeah, you've attuned to it.
Elemental.
I got a ring on my finger. She definitely wears it on her left hand because she doesn't know better.
She's married to nature.
It's all right.
I'm married
Elves
to
wear them
nature.
on the other hand. It's
Oh.
fine.
Or she puts it. She adds it to her necklace of dead things. There's a little there's a crystal and a glass bottle with a bunch of bones in it, and like some leaves that keep flaking. My food. It's so
It
close.
magically
and it
emerges.
hurts you.
You should have come through the just a hand emerging out of the.
It's so far away.
So, after
She'll be
you
back
did
soon.
this,
Food will come.
you decided to choose to go after Countess Sansuri, the cloud guy, the cloud giant.
Because she's got the fringe on top. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And a sad face, apparently.
and she does have a sad mask. She has a
Sad
sad
face with a
mask that
fringe on
she's
top,
wearing
yeah.
because she's upset. Cloud giants wear different kinds of masks for that go along with their moods. So she's currently sad, and she was torturing a dragon as you guys kind of pulled up
Something
to
a
her.
dragon should be sad.
Yeah.
We'll find out
And
soon.
so as you pulled up to her castle in the sky, you created a diversion with the crew aboard the airship, who went in one way, and you guys decided to drop in the other way. And as you went through the halls, you found you sniffed around where the dragon might be. But in doing so, you alerted some griffins, which then alerted Countess Sansuri, who cornered you in the hallway, and
Even though we
Gwyn-
were all super well hidden.
it's her house.
My
Super
house.
well hidden. Just saying. That's why she deserves stabbing, is what I'm
And
saying.
you decided to stab her, so
Yes.
roll me some damage, or roll the hit.
That is only...
Do you think she has a sadder face that she's going to put on when she gets stabbed? I mean, like, she's going to be like, oh, this isn't quite sad enough. Here's my really anguished face.
I only got a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
You hit.
Excellent. Is
But you
that-
were hiding first, right? You went into hiding?
If I'm allowed to have gone into hiding, then
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe she was well hidden. I was invisible. You're a ferret.
I'm on the other side of the door.
She's
And
no longer
She
a
can
ferret.
detect invisibility, so don't. She sees you.
But that means that I get to do one of these and one of these, and then one of these and one of these. Sneak attack. That is 16 plus 19 points of damage.
So you pop out of the shadows and stab her. Right.
I go, ah!
Whoa. Who are you? Now, Harold, you see this. You see Gwyn just jump out and stab the Countess. What are you doing? And you can kind of see that the Countess is looking at you, and she can easily see you at this point.
I do what my normal reaction is to being surprised by anything large, and
And this
I
is very large.
shrink it. So
What's the DC?
that will be a 16 Constitution.
She is not affected by your measly little spells, boy.
I would also like to use my bonus action to hide again,
Okay.
but unfortunately, I took another level of Bard instead of a second level of Rogue, so I can't do that. You will.
No cunning action for you.
Realizing that she can see me despite being invisible, I'm going to use my movement to try to retreat farther down the corridor.
Okay,
We're
so
backed up against a door.
you
Or
guys
the
are backed up
calls
against the
of
door.
dragon.
I'm on the other side of the door. Do I know this is happening?
You can hear something going on the other side.
Then I guess if we're against the door.
Yeah, you're backed up against the door. It's 20 feet. It's a 20-foot hallway, but you're going to have to go through her to get around to the other
okay.
side.
Pushing like kind of back against the door. Does it open or does it require like? Is there actually a handle?
There's a handle.
Okay.
But you could grip it and pop it open if you wanted to.
Okay.
It swings inwards.
Well, I guess it'd be gripping like up there, but yeah, I'll
Yes.
try to like kind of open that and try to step back into the griffin chamber.
Okay, so what'll happen is you step back against the door. You reach up to grab this giant's doorknob handle, and you manage to get it open, but you only get half of your body through the door, so half of your body is still sticking out.
Okay.
You see the door open, and you see half of Harold's cloak, and a little bit of his hairy legs come through the door.
Are all the griffins in cages?
All the griffins are in cages, and they're still
How-
screaming at you.
Yeah, no, I'm very angry at the griffins.
They're very
not
angry at you.
understanding what I'm trying to do here, which is make friends with the griffins. Can I unlock the one that's nearest to me, or uncage it?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to do that after casting Animal Friendship.
Okay.
So I am going to convince the beast that I can see in range. Is this intelligence 4 or higher for griffins? I don't actually know.
Yeah. They have to be 4 or higher.
No, if it is 4 or higher, the spell will fail. Which I feel like M would probably know.
No, it'll work.
Sweet. So wisdom save,
What's the DC?
15.
Hello. How are you?
Why do you not understand that I'm just trying to be your friend? What? Talk to your friends and tell them that we're friends.
Just to be clear, a griffin is part bird, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What do you freaking mean? You're a
I mean, the speaking portion.
yeah.
Speaking
It
portion
took
is
it took a
bird.
second to remember
And
that one.
therefore,
Yeah. What? So
I
what are
like
you
to imagine
saying?
this is not actually what birds sound like. It's just what birds sound like in M's head.
Yeah. Yeah. This has all been M's dreams or voices of birds.
All birds sound like they're from the Bronx.
Freaking broke. You got a problem with that? Listen, I'm here. I'm in my cage. I'm doing my
I
job.
will let
I'm
you
listening
out
to the
of your
count.
cage.
I get let out on a daily basis.
Yeah,
the
but I
countess
will
is
let
good
you
to
out
me and my
forever.
friends. You got to think against that.
To be clear, did the spell work or fail?
It worked.
Okay, then why is the I will let you out of your cage forever. Just go eat her face or something, or let's go get the dragon.
Oh yeah, the dragon. Okay, I can help you out with this.
All right, let's do this. Do
Okay.
you know where the dragon is?
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Okay, I let the griffin out of the cage and I jump on its back.
Just to be clear, you open because we missed this yesterday. You
Yeah.
open the griffin door of the cage.
Yes, I did. I don't have anything
I
to
can
throw at
see
him.
Joe regretting
That's not
his
true.
decision to come here tonight.
Oh, I'm back
and I
here
don't
again.
even have my
I have nothing to
glasses
throw.
on.
Slain
All
by
right.
puns.
So I completely
You
ignored the
you
clear
happy up
kerfuffle.
there? You good?
Yeah, let's go.
That's all right. All right. So you see that in this room there are 5 griffin cages,
Yeah.
and then on the far back wall there's a double door.
Great.
He says, "Okay, we're going through there." All right.
Go.
And you just see,
Double
and you
door.
run. The griffin runs off and bashes the door open, and you see this dragon that is chained up. It has a muzzle on its face,
I don't like that.
and it has shackles on all of its legs,
So wait,
and it looks a lot
sorry.
like him.
I'm sorry. So the griffin room has a double door.
Somebody new.
A
Colored
double
hair.
door.
Is it
there's a
a
double
griffin
door.
door and then a double door on the other side?
Yep.
I get it now.
It took a
missed it a
second.
second.
Sorry.
Does the griffin have like more like raven-like claws.
Why? You got thing against ravens?
They're like
Is that-
raven
that-
claws.
that-
It
what
has
it-
raven claws?
Yes.
Good.
I don't know how we're gonna get Slytherin and
Yeah,
Hufflepuff into
Hufflepuff.
this.
Yeah, where's the
I
Hufflepuff?
don't know. He's in a little bit of Hufflepuff right now.
I mean, it's Countess.
And I'm a Slytherin,
too,
so we're
yeah.
good.
And a geeks. That's all I hear.
You gonna do anything to this dragon? You gonna talk to?
Well, I assume they.
Oh,
yeah.
they're having fun.
Okay, I was just gonna give them an action. I would like to free the dragon.
Okay, how do you want to do that? He's got 4 shackles on and
Are you still a ferret?
a muzzle.
No, I turned into a
Okay.
person when I
You
entered
can,
the room. With the
if you
griffins.
want to talk, you can,
That's why they started squawking.
but your muzzle is restraining.
She is really bad about safe words.
I think the first thing I'd do is probably take the muzzle off.
Sounds like the dragon just has
Like,
lockjaw.
is the muzzle locked, or I just need to pull
It's
it off?
locked, and it's you can tell that it's supernaturally locked on there.
Okay, so a regular lockpick is not going to work on it.
A lockpick would, but it's going to be a lot harder.
I can help with this.
Would it respond well to being hit
No,
or cut?
no.
So I have to pick it with locks. Great, I will pull out my thieves' tools because I have those.
Do you really?
Because I'm a street urchin. That's my background. So I
Awesome.
take out my thieves' tools, and I'm like, all right, haven't done this in a while. So I think I have advantage because I have thieves' tools, right?
Don't fuck up. Don't
That
fuck
one
up. Don't
is
fuck
not
up.
a d20, so I won't roll that.
Good call.
I will take the 19 for sleight of hand, right?
Yep.
So 24 total.
You crack the lock and you break off the dragon's muzzle.
Hello.
M.
M. Davies.
I am Feligoles. This. Huh?
It's nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you. I can talk.
You're welcome. So there's a giant out there, I think, trying to kill my friends. Would you mind helping out a bit? Oh! I will attempt to pick all the other locks.
Sure, or you could use your acid, your breath weapon,
Oh,
or
the
anything
lightning?
to break out off those chains.
Lightning seems bad.
I mean,
But
how
you-
many
you-
locks are there?
There's going to be 4 more.
All right.
All right. She'll unlock one. I'll try.
The next one's 24.
Hit you got another one?
The next one's 19.
Another one?
Oh, sorry, 20. 17.
15 to bite one.
Any
fif-
strength on that?
Yeah. 15 damage because I can move it to
Okay,
me.
so M, you're like crashing around and just trying to get these manacles off of Feligoes, and as she gets the third one off, you just rip this last manacle off.
Is it still attached, but he just takes a chunk of the stonework out with
Yeah.
him? Yep. You have a bug.
I got a
punch-
toy.
Yeah, like you have a mace now. It's that way, through the griffins.
Through
Also,
the-
they're being really obnoxious right now, except this one, and I pet the griffin. This one's good. This one's well behaved.
Okay,
I'll
so
the Griffin.
I'm going to call this one Carl.
back while this is
Carl?
happening,
Carl.
Countess Insuri
I don't pronounce
is
that.
just
L's.
shocked. You will pay for this trespass. And she looks at you, Harold.
It's a lot easier to get her alone than we thought it would be. She's missing walking around with no guards. So
10,
staying on
14.
the arts game.
Harold,
Wait.
she looks at you, and you just see arcane power come shooting from her hands as you get hit by 5 magic missiles
Actually, I'd
for...
like to counterspell.
Sure.
You say that so calmly.
Allow me to pull out my spell book, because I don't know how it works. But I bet it's a d20 roll. I think I add my...
While he's looking up that, do
Thank
I
you.
have line of sight?
No, you
DC
can't
equals
see
10
it.
plus the
They're
spell's
out in a
level.
hallway.
It's a first level
Okay.
spell.
You have to get through the Griffin room and then...
We have to go through the Dumbledore
Then through a
and the
door.
Except if it's
Okay.
being cast at.
Before
What
we
can
level
get
is
to
it being cast at?
Okay.
I add my spell modifier?
All right.
So you need to make, yeah.
Fifth. Okay, so I need a 15.
Yeah.
Not a 15.
So Because you are halfway through this door, so as you get hit by all of these missiles, you just get launched back into the Griffin room and slam up against the cage and into the cage that M had opened up. So you're like laying off into this Griffin cage, but you can still see the action taking place outside the hallway.
Okay.
Gwen, you see this
I assume
happening.
I take some damage from the magic missile.
Huh?
I assume I take some damage.
Yeah,
from the
19
magic
points. 19 points. Gwen, you see Harold get launched back into the cage, into the Griffin room. What are your plans?
I would like to, since I took another level of Bard instead of Rogue, I would like to cast Haste on myself.
Okay.
And that will be my first action. My second action will be to hide. I already rolled. It's a 36.
You're in the shadows. All right, so Felagoles, you, now that you're free, you can hear this commotion. You've seen this wizard get knocked back into one of these griffin cages, and you can see the door where he came flying through. What do you feel like doing?
So is the door open?
Yeah, you can get through it.
I don't want to get through it. Is she in front of it?
Yeah, she's on the other side of the door.
Right. So it's us, door, her. Yeah, lightning.
Okay.
So 19 dexterity save.
Okay.
Is it just her or is anyone with her?
It's just her.
It's only
now.
5 feet wide, but it's 90 feet long.
The hallway?
No, the
The
lightning.
lightning. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I'm
Okay.
like, watch it! out of the
So
way.
she misses. So what is it? What the damage does she take?
Without rolling, 66. 66.
66 points.
Yeah.
Fucking dragons.
So you get into the middle of this
Yeah.
door, or
Yeah.
right in the line of sight. You shoot lightning through this. Gwen, you see this giant flash of lightning come out of the door, and you're hidden, so you duck almost matrix out of the way of this lightning. And you just see her get blasted back, and she steps back,
I found
Takes a
a
couple-
friend!
couple steps back.
I think we'll be alright!
And
Is-
M, you have seen Felagoas shoot lightning through the door.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I can quite get to 66 points of damage, but I do have a griffin as a mount currently. I'm gonna charge-
All right. You can call me a mount. I don't like
I
it, but
called you
whatever you need to
Carl.
call.
Do you want a different name?
No, Carl's good. I'm
Right, Carl,
cool with Carl.
Let's go that way. I'm gonna smack her face.
Okay. So you and Carl jump through the doorway
Yeah.
and past Harold, who is now in this cage, past Felagolas, who has spewed lightning, and you see Sensori right in front of you.
I mean,
And Carl can make a attack
Ooh.
too.
Carl's gonna make a multi-attack. So Carl, we're just gonna slicey dicey. First one, the beak is, they're both 18 plus 6, so they're both 24. Do they hit?
Okay.
I assume they hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that's 19 total points of damage.
Okay.
That's way better than me. Except I'm gonna cast, because fuck it, I took it. It's my 4th level spell. Blight. Necrotic energy washes over the creature, so I'm like, fuck this shit. And it must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. Makes it.
Damn it. All right, that's fine. It takes half damage.
Okay.
So let me roll my d8s. That's a d8. I know what d8s look like, guys. So 6, 9, 10, 11. 14,
29.
25, 28,
29.
29, thank you. 37 divided by 2 is 50. 19 damage.
Yep.
And that's my 4th level spell slot gone. So hopefully, yeah. No, wait.
And Harold, now you're back in the back of this cage.
I
What do you
grab
do?
the opening of the cage and just go. It's safer in here than it is out there. And
That's not mine. I don't know if that's
so M and the Griffin are
They're face to face with the Countess, and in front of you is this large bronze dragon.
okay.
And Anna is hidden in the shadows. Or sorry,
Yeah.
Gwyn is hidden in the shadows.
Vin.
She's hidden so well. I've completely forgotten about her.
I'm fine with that.
She's evading memory, and so I'm gonna wait until there's a good opportune moment amid the fighting to launch a fireball back past Sensori and back into the corridor. So since it's a 20-foot
Okay.
radius,
Yep,
it shouldn't hit him.
You want it to hit you want the 20-foot edge to hit Sensori.
Correct.
Essentially. Okay.
Yep. She needs a dexterity saving
Yeah,
throw.
she does. What is it? 15?
16.
She definitely makes it.
Ugh. All right. Good against magic.
Do
Fog
I also
giants.
need to make
Forgot
one?
about that.
You're hidden. You're in front of her still.
Okay.
But it's just the firebolt's gonna touch her at the tip.
Wait, is he throwing a fireball? Do I need to dodge this too?
15 points of fire damage
He's casting it behind her. 15 points.
after being halved. Yeah.
So you see when you cast this fireball, you see this little bead of fire come past your shoulder,
Don't eat that.
and it goes flying past Sensori, and her face just turns to the right as it goes flying past her. And you notice 5 Aarakocras come behind her,
Oh, fuck.
and then the firebolt explodes.
Ooh, poor timing. Poor timing on their part.
And you see the Aarakocras just melt
Burned
to
feathers.
No,
Oh, that's a bad
they-
smell.
It's actually not burnt feathers. They melt into water.
Huh.
And
Wow,
then
they
you
don't
see,
have a lot of hit points.
and then you
Except for
see
fried chicken.
Countess Sensori fly up into the air, turn into almost like a cloud, into a gaseous form, and flies away.
Can I counterspell that?
No, but you can get an attack on her, and you
Why
can get an
can't
attack
we
on her. too.
counterspell it if
Alright.
it's a spell?
Oh, try it. Yeah, sure.
Can Carl get an attack too?
The way you say it makes me think that's not going to work.
You can try. It's going to be cast at higher levels.
Would you like to do the honors or me?
Well, if you can, then I can still get an attack in
Okay.
before she
I will
does
try to
it.
counterspell.
Yeah.
So the spell level is
It's going to be cast at 7. So
it should be the spell level, not the caster's level. So if gaseous form.
it's
Yeah.
gaseous form.
So this is
Does
that.
Carl also get an
plus-
attack?
Carl can get an attack too.
Yeah.
Actually,
Carl's gonna hit
gaseous form.
probably.
What level is gaseous form?
Good question.
Because that is still a 13, which means if it is
Third.
a third level spell, it succeeds.
For
Okay.
sorcerer, at least it's 3rd level.
Okay, so you counter her spell.
I'm assuming it doesn't.
You counter her gaseous form, and she's just rising in the air and
she's
flying.
just bloated.
Yeah, and she's flying out of the way. So, what'd you get?
3 plus 6 is 9.
It's a 9.
So you
9.
so you swing at her as she's rising up into the air, and you just cut underneath her.
Okay. Presuming you're gonna let me do the multi attack with the
Yeah,
Griffin.
absolutely.
That's a 23 and a 21.
Both hit.
Both hit. Great. So that's another 19 points of damage. And then my attack was a 17.
And that hits
hit?
too.
Okay, great. So she takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage from me, except it's magical damage, if that makes any difference, because I have my shillelagh! Shillelagh! I don't know what to call it.
Shillelagh!
Shillelagh.
Lauren is actually physically incapable of pronouncing it the proper way.
I'm trying. It's the words that are not coming out of my mouth.
It's just so silly.
So you see the Countess fly up, and after her noticing that her Aarakocras have been melted to ice.
Evaporated would be the word.
Yeah, evaporated is a good word for that. Ish. And she flies out of the room and out of sight.
Out of sight. How fast is she flying? Because I'm hasted.
You can run after. You can try and run after her. She's flying down the hallway. So she's going back the way you guys came in.
So fly is a 60-foot speed, I think.
Yep.
How long was the corridor that we were in?
It was about 50 feet, and then took a left for 20 or
Okay.
40
And she's
feet.
going around that versus going into her throne room?
Yep. Okay. So do you want to follow her?
I think I kind of need to, yeah.
I am going to follow.
Okay.
Carl, fly!
So
I'm going to
Carl's
grab the
flight
wizard
speed is 80
with
feet.
my tail and
nice.
and make my wisdom perception
Okay.
and make haste.
Okay.
'Cause you probably
yeah,
have
I'm
a
going
fly
to go
speed.
after her
Pardon?
You probably have
until
a
we're
80.
in that room, right?
As
And
does the
then
griffin.
she's
Awesome.
not within range of the
I've done
rapier,
well getting
right?
this mount.
No, she's not. She's not going to be in range.
So,
But you
Good call.
you can get behind her. Like you'll be.
Might
You'll,
not
I mean,
have
you'll
actually
be
been able to
chasing
use
her.
animal friendship on a griffin, but it's fine.
yeah, what I'm saying is if
It's his
she
word.
moved 60 feet and it was
If
50
he allows it, it's good.
feet to get into the room,
Yeah.
she went 50 feet, took a left or whatever, I'm going to go that 50 feet. She's only going to be 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I could go the remaining 60 because I'm hasted.
Sure.
And then stab her,
Oh, okay. Yeah. You could do that.
which would be better than throwing daggers at her, generally speaking. So I'd like to do that.
Okay.
Did she look like she was in? Is she in rough shape?
Not really.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and stick her with the pokey end of my rapier,
Okay.
and that's a 19.
Hits.
And I was stealth, so I get to roll all the dice again. Sneak attack is so fun.
Man, guys, you should have let her turn into a gaseous form. Then I could have done gust of wind and just forced her to scatter.
Dispersed her. Oh, harsh. 20.
20 points.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. You stab into her, and you hear her scream out in pain, and you can see that she is now really starting to feel hurt. Now.
She's
and then-
bloodied.
And then for my second action,
Yep.
Is she perhaps
we played
bleeding?
4th edition?
Not that bleeding.
I get another
always
35 on
like-
my hide check.
It's bleeding now.
You are definitely hidden back in the shadows. Fella Golaz, you are chasing her down as well. Okay.
This is the greatest moment of my life!
With Harold on your back.
tail, in his tail.
So she has now. You have seen Gwyn come out of the shadows, run and chase down the Countess and stab her and pop back into the shadows. And as you guys are chasing, she's made her way around the corner and is going towards the door that leads outside.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to try to pounce on her.
Okay.
Seems
She's
legit.
flying up in the air though. So I mean, you can still do that, but yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. That's dexterity.
Mhm.
All right. So that's a.
Does she have a permanent fly
That's-
spell, or does she have to concentrate to do that?
She doesn't have to concentrate on that one.
Could be an item.
That's a
too.
14.
Huh?
A 14.
Good, because I rolled an 18.
Would not have made that DC to concentrate
She wasn't flying while the
That's true,
6
yeah.
damage was taken, so yeah, you kind of try to pounce, but you pounce to the side of her, and you're like, I missed.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to launch the wizard at her.
Okay, you can try to launch the wizard at her, but you're gonna have disadvantage.
I have multi-attack.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This is the worst moment of my life.
It's a 14.
A 13?
14.
14? So you take Harold and chuck him.
Mind
Yep,
you,
going this
the
way and then
robes
tail
are not
whip.
staying in place.
He doesn't wear underwear.
Yep.
So
Even
you
the dragon's like, ooh.
so you
God,
chuck
I
him,
made a
and
mistake.
Harold, you land and
Mistakes were
catch Sensori's feet.
Oh.
So you're hanging off of her right now. And now everybody can
nice
see off
shoes.
up Harold's.
Yeah. Is she
Where do you
outside
have-
yet, or is she still in the hallway?
She's about 10 feet from being outside.
Okay. So say I wanted to convince another 5 griffins. Could I perhaps cast Speak with Animals and then attempt to persuade them that their freedom is of great worth? That they, for example, let me just put ourselves in this moment. The M is
Help us visualize.
riding atop a griffin. As she scritches it behind the ears and turns to the other griffins in the room and says, "Griffins!"
Wait. I know it's corny, but you're amazing.
I don't get
I'd like to inspire
Chord
her.
maze.
Amaze? Maze?
Amaze, chord maze. Okay. Griffins! Do you
What?
not see the beauty that is Carl? And what you too could achieve as you soar through the sky and shake off your shackles of animal subjugation.
What shackles?
You're in a bloody cage.
That's not a shackle. It's
All right,
a
fine.
cage.
And shake off your cages of giant base subjugation. You could fly free through the skies. You could be feeling the wind under your feathery wings and the ground beneath your cute little kitty paws. But all you need to do is just promise not to murder me and my friends, and ideally try and kill Sensori.
That's what you want us to do?
That's it. I'll let you out of this cage, and then you never have to go back.
All right, so all we got to do, you let us out of this cage, and we go get the Countess.
Yeah, and then don't murder me and my friends.
No murdering of you.
No
But
murdering.
what about the little one?
The pixie.
Yeah.
I could go either way on that.
Okay. So
Maybe
maybe.
the pixie's not even here, but clearly the griffins have heard about her.
Or have heard her.
So I'm cool with that. You cool with that? I'm cool with that. Okay, we're cool with that.
All right. So
You guys cool with that? We're cool with that.
I'm gonna roll out my persuasion.
Yep.
If it helps, I'm also
And I'm
gonna
also
press
I'm gonna add my
a laser
D8
pointer
of inspiration.
onto
D8, so that's a
Sensori,
19.
because they're part cat, right? So they should respond to this if I do.
19.
We're good.
Yes. Okay. I'm assuming that it'll take me a while to open all of the
Yeah.
cages.
Yep.
Can I cast Thunder Wave and break the cages open?
No.
It's like a big
Sure, you
wave
can.
of sound.
Yeah, you can, but this is going to count as another action.
Okay,
That
so I'll wait.
But so you're going to blast these cages
Yeah.
open all in one shot.
I'm like, cover your ears.
What do you mean cover our? Oh, okay. Boof. And
Well,
you,
there went all of my first level spells.
yeah, and you just see the cages just fly back against the walls and shatters.
Griffins, you're free. I have a very singular purpose in life.
All right.
Continue.
It's good to have focus.
No, actually, it's going to be Sensori at this point.
Is it? They
Oh yeah,
don't-
he flung
Yeah,
he
but I
flung
didn't
you up.
take
What
an
do you want to do? You're hanging from her.
Right. So, I'm sort of like getting flung around as I'm holding on. So I'm going to try and get my wand, and I'm going to aim a spell up near her head, because I assume that's kind of near the ceiling, right? And I'm going to cast Web
Okay.
to basically, like, get her upper parts entangled in this.
Okay.
And
Yep,
then
yeah,
hopefully let
absolutely.
go. So she needs
What's
a
the,
I was really assuming
DC,
you were going
this
to aim up
is-
her skirt. Let's be clear.
Yep.
It's probably going to be a dex, I'm guessing.
Yeah, any creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them
Yep.
during its turn. So it actually won't be till the start of her turn, but
So you're going to
that's-
launch these up.
yeah.
You-
And then I'm going to let go and run toward the door and be like, "You'll never get past me!"
So you run towards this door. You shot webs up into the ceiling and you drop down, and now your back's against the door.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Dexterity.
yep, she rolled a 19. 19.
Okay. So yeah, I think on a success, she's just not entangled. Yeah, I think she just is able to move past them in that case.
Yep. So now she comes flying towards you, Harold, but she's still hovering about 20 feet above you now. So you just see her hovering above you, 20 feet in the air, and she kicks open the door.
Now hang on, because I get an attack of opportunity before all this happens.
Can you reach 20 feet in the air?
Well, I guess I can with daggers. Does that count
Yeah,
for?
absolutely. You can do that.
So then, in that case, yeah, no, that's still a hit based on previous numbers.
Yeah.
But that means I don't roll these. I roll these. 16 points.
So you see Harold fall down after being thrown by Felagozaz, and as Harold falls down, you just start chucking daggers.
Oh shoot! I rolled the wrong dice.
Okay, reroll.
Sorry. I just realized no, it's a D4, not a D6. So, 5 and. Okay, so it's only 10 points.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you start chucking daggers at her, and you just see
The
these.
one really.
Oh, just one?
Unless you're gonna let me do more, because then I get to roll more dice.
No. So you
Alright.
chuck a dagger, and it just lands in the back of her spine, and you can just see her tighten up, and as she flies through the door.
Hey, I'm trying to hold the door shut.
Wait, the door was
No,
open?
she kicked it wide.
Yeah.
All right, so
That takes an action.
yep.
I unleash the herd of griffin.
So these finally we're freaking free. This is great, and they fly out the door, and you see them rush past you, Felagoas. You see the griffins fly past you, Harold. You don't know what the hell is coming for you,
I
but
would
it's like a
to
flock of seagulls.
Hitch a ride.
Catch a ride, catch a ride.
Okay, roll me either an athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, this is gonna go well. Could be the same one way or the other. That'll be an 8.
Okay.
You
So
just let go
as
and
these
start
griffins
falling.
fly above you, you manage with 2 hands to just barely grab on the foot of one. He says, "What in the hell are you?"
Except you don't understand it. You just hear.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. He can't. Yeah, but you hear him say that.
You'll be my familiar soon. And we'll
And-
have a special relationship.
And you guys bust out of the door. Now, Harold,
I'm
as you
sure I don't hold on to him at some point. Like I'm just like.
you're holding on for dear life at this point. You can next round you'll be able to climb up onto him.
I'm going to be able to attempt to.
But as you fly outside of the door, as you're holding on, you see a giant mace coming for your face.
Oh God.
Oh, this got interesting.
Excuse me, a morning star coming directly for your face.
Very different. One's a lot spikier.
But it misses. It just barely misses, and you see this form of a cloud giant swinging for you.
There are more! But we already knew that.
Right.
So, how far off from the ground is Surrey with the fringe on top?
Huh?
How far off of the ground is Surrey with the fringe on top?
You can't, Sensori, you can't even see. She's out the door, and you can't see her at this point. She flew up when she went out the door.
Perfect. Because she can't go in a round. She can't go more than 60 feet. She went out and up. That's great. Because on my turn, I'll be able to get to a point where I can see her.
Right.
But it's not my turn yet.
Nope. But you do see this. As the door busts open, you see another cloud giant in the archway of the door. Fella Goaz?
Are you still like in the room with me?
I thought you flew out with.
Yeah,
the
you
wizard.
flew out.
Yep.
You've seen this door open
Okay,
up
yep.
wide. You've seen Sensori go launching towards the sky outside the
I'm
door.
behind you. I backtracked after
Okay.
attacking
You've
Sensori
seen
to let the
griffins
out.
fly past you,
You can't
and
see
Harold
something.
hitching a ride on one, but almost getting hit by another cloud giant
All
that
right,
is in the archway.
I'm gonna follow Spider-Man.
Okay.
Okay. And try to attack again.
Which one?
The one that just attacked. The one with the morning
The
star.
cloud giant that's in the doorway?
Yep.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so Frightful Presence. DC
What's the
17
DC?
Wisdom save.
Yep. Wisdom, I got a 21.
Okay, he is not frightened.
Okay.
Good try. Good try.
But it's gonna get a bite and 2 claws.
Yep.
So that's 22 with the bite.
Hits.
And the claws are much higher than that.
Everything hits.
Okay, so that's right claw 4, 7, 14, 17. 20, 24, 31, 38,
Do you have a monster manual?
45
I
damage.
just read polymorph.
So you dive at this cloud giant. You bite into his neck, claw through his chest, and hit him for how many? 45?
45.
You did give us a dragon.
Yeah.
Like, just
So you now you've seen all of this. You see Felagaz crash into this cloud giant. Your griffin buddies have taken off, and Harold's hitching a ride. Gwyn is hopping in and out of the shadows and killing
I'm running.
voraciously.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've done good work
established
here.
I'm running
Yeah.
in and out of the shadows.
Yes.
I feel like I've done good work here. I'd like to fly Carl out of the hallway to the outside, and then I'd like to call lightning. Because now I'm outside, so it is a point 100 feet above me that I can make a 60-foot radius storm. It's not currently cloudy and stormy. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
If you'd given me some warning, I have a rock for this.
Huh?
If you'd given me some warning, I have a rock for
I
this.
think well, it's a concentration spell, so I think if you started a storm, it would compound. Yeah.
I mean, it takes 10. Yeah.
What? It takes time.
Takes
Well,
me some
okay.
time to get warmed up.
Okay, well, fine.
Yeah, we probably
You know
could've
what?
used
That's
that
not my
for
fault.
cover to get here.
Ah.
I am going to cast it at 3rd level, which is the level that it is.
Oh dear.
So, and then I'm going to pick a point. Are the two giants within 5 feet of each other?
No.
No. Okay, then I'm just going to attack Sensori.
You fly out. You don't see Sensori, but you see.
I don't see her at all.
It's her castle.
Okay. Can I roll a perception to see
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
I see her?
No, absolutely.
17.
Nope.
Okay. Then I will attack the other one. So it's a dex save, 15.
He definitely fails that.
Good. Then he will take 3d10 lightning damage.
The one that I'm currently entangled with?
Yes.
Cool.
You also have to make the dex save.
I am immune.
Oh yeah, he's lightning.
I think good. This worked out very well. Totally planned that. I 100%
Yeah,
knew.
Harold
I know a
absolutely.
lot about dragons. That was the worst.
Wow.
Elementals.
I do have a ring that can summon an elemental. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That was the worst roll I could have had.
So you
Almost.
just call down this lightning, and Felagos, you're just basking in it.
Yeah.
Tingly.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Gwyn, are you still on the inside?
No, I wanted to try and keep an eye on Suri with the fringe on top.
Right. She flew up and then out of sight.
Completely out of sight.
Just vanished into a mist.
Okay, well, if she did that and I saw it, I would have cast counter spell.
Okay, cast it.
If it's under 3rd level spell, then it automatically fails.
Okay, so you still see her flying up into the air.
Great. What I would like to do on my turn is cast Dispel Magic on her fly, which automatically succeeds as long as it's a 3rd level spell, causing her to plummet to her death.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
In theory.
All right. So, you do damage to both Sensori
and then I hide.
Of course.
You see her fall about 20 feet, and then she starts to float again.
And I already used my counter spell, so I can't do it again, presumably.
And I'm basically out.
But if she's only using levitate, then she can only move 10 feet.
Well,
instead of
while this
30 feet.
giant is getting distracted by this lightning over here, I'm going to do a tail attack.
Okay.
29 to hit.
It's
for 9.
But now
for
she's
16?
also
16.
also visible now. So there's that at least.
okay. And
Let me know when all my griffins can attack.
huh?
Let
Oh,
me know
yeah.
when my griffins can attack.
Absolutely.
How many? I have 6 griffins? Great.
She's visible now.
She is visible. Harold, you are now.
I did only specify for them to attack her as well, so.
And maybe Clem.
You're flying up,
I'm indifferent to that.
and the cloud giant gets one last swing at you. I'm guessing a 24 hits.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm getting a little low. I've taken
Okay, but
19
you
so
can
far.
you can take this hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. I've got
Oh,
an
I already
idea.
used that anyway.
Oh.
Involves being in.
All right.
I was on a giant, climb around. I did it with other giants before. It was a lot of fun.
Excellent.
For another 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And now, Gwyn.
Okay, hang on. I am going to use cutting words on that attack to reduce the damage.
Okay. That's going to be your action for the.
It should be.
Is it a bonus?
It doesn't even say it's a bonus. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
Use your reaction.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Go for it. Yep.
Give me 1 second. I gotta
Processing pun.
I gotta find a good one. Hang on.
Yes. I
Hang
forgot,
on.
'cause I can totally do that.
Just gonna
Oh,
confuse.
wait.
It's gonna be great.
I can't.
Thieves broke into my house and stole everything except my cleaning supplies. Dirty bastards. She goes. And does less damage.
How much less?
You can't maintain concentration on more than one
8
spell,
points
right?
less damage.
Yeah, you can only do it 1-1.
That's fine.
Eight less for Harold.
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled max.
That hurts slightly less. Thank you.
So the cloud giant underneath you now, Harold, has swung and hit you. When you see Sensori fly up into
I'm
her.
sure I still haven't gotten a turn. I think
Huh?
everybody else went.
Yeah. This is on the cloud giant's turn.
Okay.
She did a reaction to you getting hit
Okay.
by one cloud giant. So Sensori flies up and you see her
That's what I'm saying is I haven't gone since Sensori went out past me.
Past her.
He got stuck to a griffin, but he hasn't actually taken an action.
Yeah, your action was to jump onto the griffin, wasn't it?
And
It
then
flew past me.
Suri flew past him, and he hasn't gone since then.
Oh, okay. Take an action then.
Do the thing.
So I'm like, I'm like mumbling about different animals. I'm like, elephant? No, that doesn't fly. Mammoth? No, that's also an elephant. And eventually realize that I don't know any large animals that fly. And so I
Would you
just
like
cast
some
Fireball.
help?
Okay.
Up at Sensori. So that'll be
literally
So are
opened
you
to the
dropping
stage.
from the griffin, or what are you
Straight.
doing?
at this point,
you've
yeah,
been
I'm
holding
like
on to this-
basically like scrambling along, realizing that
Stunning.
I'm not actually going to be able to hold on to this.
Okay, so you drop down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from my back, aim a fireball up. She's like 60 feet up right now, or
She'll be 90 feet up.
90. I think that's still in range of a fireball. Yeah, 150 feet.
Yeah,
so.
you'll be able to get her. Yeah, absolutely.
And I will cast it at 4th level. It's more fun to roll all of them at once. Have some more D6s. Come on, there we go. DC 16.
On a dex.
Yeah.
All right, she misses. Woo!
Low damage, though. Oof. Sucks. That's horrible. 10. 25 points of fire damage.
Awesome. So you see this. Everybody outside sees this fireball just blow up in the sky, and Sensori screams out in anguish. And now she looks bloodied, so to speak. All right. So, Harold, that was your turn.
Yep.
Gwen, what are you up to?
She's still alive.
Yep.
But she's not going anywhere, really.
She will on her turn. She'll move.
Okay.
She's 90 feet up.
Okay. I don't want to waste all of my spells in this
Yeah,
one
I feel
fight.
like that's what I'm heading toward.
Yeah.
And there is also a cloud giant on
I
the
mean,
ground near
I'm
it.
But
burning
that's
all
less
my spells
fun.
in this one fight.
I'm going to try to cast. Does she look like she's flying or levitating now?
She's flying.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
If it was an item, shouldn't it have like shut down for a little while or something? That's no fun. It's not cool.
It might be plot armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How rough does she look?
She looks very hurt.
Like barely hanging on to life?
No, but
We do have the dragon factor.
Hitch a ride! I'm just gonna cast sleep on her.
Ooh.
It's worth a shot. It's one of those things where it's like all or nothing.
She will wake up
Bye.
immediately after she hits the ground.
Yeah, but that hitting the ground is gonna hurt.
Yeah, 96.
Right, so sleep, 5d8. And I'll cast it at a level above, because I haven't used any of those yet. I don't often.
Conveniently, the range is 90 feet.
I didn't even think to check that, thank you.
You're gonna get it,
So
yeah.
an extra 2d8, so it's 7d8. Let's see. That's 5.
I bumped it.
Stop it.
I was trying to straighten it.
Harold, stop.
Can't help it.
If she has under 36 hit points, she falls asleep.
and you see her just kind of knock out and start to descend.
Start to descend?
Yeah.
She's flying. She should just plummet.
No, she's falling down.
Oh, okay.
Descend
I'm
implies
like,
like
start
gradually.
To descend, and I'm like,
I think what you meant to say is, and she
Man.
falls like a rock.
Yeah, she's falling. Felagoso, you see, Felagoas, you see her falling down, are you going to do anything as she's falling?
I'll wait until she lands.
Okay.
Devour!
M, you're still. Now you're coming out of the hallway, and you see a cloud giant in the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So
is
there's
she
a cloud
happen to
giant
be
in the
above
door.
that
Can I
cloud
see?
giant? Just
Huh?
saying, she went straight
I've already
up,
made
right?
my way. I've already made my way out of the door.
There should be an attack roll.
I already made my way out of the door so I could cast Call Lightning. Remember? I rushed out.
Oh,
on
okay.
Carl,
So
I'm
you-
outside.
Okay, so you see a cloud giant in front of you and Sensori falling out of the sky.
Yeah. So she looks like when she
So
lands, it's
rarely
probably
works for
going to
me.
be on top
That
of
was your moment.
the castle.
But it's going to be probably on top of the cloud giant.
But so like, say I could get her to move 15 more feet away from me. Could I get her to fall on the Earth? Like the planet Earth, as in not on the castle.
Sure. You going to gust of wind her?
I was tempted to gust of wind, but
Loot.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but we can get the loot on the ground.
It's gonna take a while. We still gotta get the conch, and then we gotta teleport. That was how we were getting.
It's
home.
not that far down.
It's a mile down.
It's enough to kill her.
we have a
I
dragon.
can carry y'all.
We have a
The
dragon.
Dragon.
What do you think, gust of wind or say a herd of griffins charging her be more effective?
When she takes damage, she'll wake up.
Okay.
So gust of wind, a gentle gust of wind.
Waft her over the edge.
Yeah, no, because they don't take damage. They just move. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Call Lightning and gust of wind her.
Okay. So the cloud of lightning fades away. And is there any specific way you want a gust of?
I'm like, I just yell, Carl, flap your wings like you've never flapped before.
the
And
frick
then
does that mean?
Just do this. And
all
then she
right,
flaps,
all right.
And that's the gust of wind. So normally they would make a strength saving throw.
She isn't
but
making any saving throws.
She can't
She's
make
just
any
going.
saving throws, so she's gonna be pushed 15 feet. I mean, like, did I assume it isn't enough?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
totally enough. I'm just having a ball with this. So you see, everyone sees Sensori descending out of the sky. Even the cloud giant is like staring in amazement now. And this gust of wind pushes her off the side of the far enough off the side of the castle that she falls down below the clouds. And you guys just see her descend and fall below.
Is there like the silhouette of her through the clouds?
yeah.
It's a sad silhouette, though. Because she's got a sad.
You just see like one of the angel silhouettes like fall through the clouds. But then what you do notice is about 30 to 40 Aarakocra descend from the top of the castle, and then you see them go down below and then fly up to the highest peak of the castle in almost like a giant storm of Aarakocras, and they're surrounding this castle peak.
Wait, do they have her or not?
You don't know?
I want a perception. Do they have her or not? 20.
You don't know?
I cannot see her in the cloud of Aarakocra. Well, either we just fucked ourselves over, or we just fucked
I
ourselves
mean,
over.
you could call lightning that Biatch, right?
I just missed the spell.
Oh, I thought
'cause,
you-
Gust of Wind is concentration as well.
I would like to make my perception check to see if she's in there.
Yeah,
Okay, I make my perception check.
she's in there.
Okay.
Adult dragons get detect as one of their legendary actions.
Okay. Well, I'm still dealing with this thing over here. She can
Gwen,
deal.
Tried
you
really
see this cloud giant in front of you.
I'm just bummed. Gonna hide.
You want to hide?
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab him. Wait, no, because he's flanked. I don't have to.
No.
All right, great. Then
You're gonna
I'm
get
stab him a
advantage
couple
and
times.
back. Yeah.
Should have gone with the spider strategy.
19.
I was
and-
going to turn
and
into a giant
advantage.
spider and climb on
Yeah,
her
yeah.
and
You
eat
take
her.
advantage on it.
And 20 something.
You hit him
So
easily.
the first attack is sneak attack because of the stuff with the things. Sneak attack is just so much fun. It's just so much fun. That's only a 1 with the 9. That's 11, 17, 18, plus 3, 21. And then the second one, I only get... another 12.
Another 12. So 21 plus 12?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, so you step behind this cloud giant as he's looking up and then looking at everything that's going on and just and he screams out in pain as almost a painful surprise.
I'm still bummed. Still disappointed.
I am too. We worked
you know
really
how many
hard on
times
that
I try
combo.
sleep and it doesn't work because they've got like 3 more hit points than I need? That time it finally works and she's supposed to plummet to her death and the stupid bird people go and save her.
Harold, you
I
see...
think I pushed it. We should have just let her land on the castle.
It was a sure thing and we tried to make it better.
Yeah.
Harold, you see Gwyn stabbing into this...
bigger go home.
whatchamacallit?
That's
Cloud giant?
Can't hear you.
There's
Too many Pathfinder players. I can't hear you.
I guess I'll just cast Magic Missile on it.
Okay. What level?
Just level 1. Because I might have used all the rest of my spells trying to kill the giant.
Fair enough.
So
strat.
it will take
It's very simple.
11 points of force damage.
Okay. And he after taking the attacks from Gwyn, you see him kind of step back a couple and get pushed back from your missiles. Felagoas, you see Harold's magic missiles getting shot into him, into this.
How close is he to the edge?
He's about 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Well,
We should have
somebody's going
guardrails
over.
on these things.
I mean, I
Huh?
still have Gust of Wind up.
very unsafe.
Oh,
It's a concentration spell.
I'm gonna try to knock him off with my tail as I turn around to look up at the tower. It's 29 to hit.
Yo, you hit.
For 11.
For 11?
Yeah.
And you're just hitting him with the tail?
Yeah. Like, as I'm turning around, I'm whapping him with the tail, trying to kind of like knock him off as I'm looking up towards the tower that's behind us, right? Yeah.
Roll me a strength.
25.
Huh?
25.
But it might destroy the con.
So you whop your tail into this cloud giant, and he flies off the side of the castle, and you just hear him scream as he falls down. But as he falls down, he also makes a shape in the clouds.
Good. I was going to say he also gets picked up by a bunch of Eric Kokra, and I would be like, Eric,
little shapes.
fuckers.
So disappointing.
I would like to turn my Gust of Wind on the vortex of Eric Kokra.
Okay.
So they all need to make a strength check, spell DC 15.
Okay. $16, you said?
15.
Should have said 16.
Yes, 16. Unfortunately, that part has not leveled up yet, because I get Jack all at level 7 as a druid. Get 1/4 spell slot.
What circle?
Moon.
So your gust of
Which one?
wind,
Moon.
Okay.
you flap this gust of wind, and as it disperses at around 20 of the Aarakocras,
Good.
and you see just the remaining 10 just kind of circling around the top tower of the castle, or the peak tower of the castle, and they're just and that's all that's left.
So that was technically my bonus action.
Let's hop on the dragon
they
and get
drop-
up there.
Surrey with the fringe again?
Huh?
Did they drop Surrey with the fringe? Because that would make me very happy.
Not yet.
No.
She should still be asleep, though.
Oh yeah.
She is still asleep. That was my bonus action. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do this. The griffins still haven't attacked. We're gonna have them attack the other dragon, or attack her. Keep her asleep for a minute.
You're gonna have him attack the other dragon?
No, let me. So many things I want to do. Okay, so
You can have those griffins go and attack the Aarakocras.
Bonus action. So that was to change the direction of the spell. Yeah, I'm gonna have the dragons swarm and the griffins swarm and attack the Aarakocras. I would like griffins to eat Aarakocras while I go in riding the other griffin and want to just like with my play baseball with Aarakocra.
All right, boys, let's get them! And they fly up,
Yeah.
and they get to this high-peaked tower, and you see the remaining Aarakocras take out. I mean, easily, the griffins easily rip apart these Aarakocras, and there's about 3 left.
Great. I would like to have Carl attack one, and I will attack the other, and then the last one, I can't attack because I'm only allowed to attack once.
Okay.
And presumably one of them will not be able to hold up
I assume 3 of them also can't hold her up.
Surrey with the fringe all by themselves.
So,
I'm
all right.
saying.
Let's roll the 3 attacks. These 2 are
Start
Carl's.
flying
And if
really
they can,
fast.
then I will
one of
cast
ours will
sleep
miss.
again.
just put
So
those
hit
ones
with
to sleep, too.
too. 18 to attack the Aarakocra with the claws.
Oh yeah, you got you
I assume
easily.
a 10 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. So that's 11 damage to one of them, and then I will hit for 9 damage to the other one.
Okay, so you just claw and smash through 2 of these Aarakocras, and then there's just one left, but you don't see Sensuri.
Fucking A. So mad. Ugh.
It's not because she already got dropped, right?
If I look down, she's not there. Is she in mist form? Is there a misty Sensori? Because I would be dispersing that vapor.
In a word, let's fuck this castle up.
I'd like to set fire to the castle. This is my final action.
What's the castle made out of? Stone?
Stone.
Okay.
All right.
Lapis
Well,
lazuli.
that's my turn.
Wood?
Lazuli.
Lazuli. Someone else do something.
And now there's one Aarakocra flying.
I want to hitch a ride on the dragon up there.
Do you want to go up
to
there?
the top tower. This is is this the top tower or a different one?
the middle
Yeah,
one,
so it's where you have
right?
to go
The tall-
anyway.
The taller one's in the
No,
middle.
there are. So there's one. The platform that you are on. There are 2
There's 2 little
half towers,
and then there's
a
big
big
one in
tower,
the
and then
middle.
there's a spire that goes up
Oh
on
yeah,
top.
well
of
you gotta have a tip on the
There's-
middle tower.
Is she on the spire or is she in the?
She's in the spire.
Yeah. So, let's go to the spire.
Spire? I will look directly at you, Spire.
Yeah, I'm like, you could actually see me.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, he can
Please,
detect
yes,
anything.
Please.
All right, let's go.
All right. So
Do
you
I notice? Yes, I probably do.
so
You're
you
already
all
up
fly
there.
up to this to the spire on top of the castle, but there's no way in. So what do you want to do?
God
I
damn
mean,
it.
we do have dragon, right? Is there there's a roof, right? No windows, you're saying,
No windows.
but there's a roof.
Yeah. I'm going to open up the roof.
Okay.
Okay. Strength?
Sure.
It's 17.
Not gonna
wait,
happen.
wait.
You get.
Wait,
Can you-
hang on. I will inspire this darn dragon. I'm gonna have to.
Wait. So where did they? Didn't they take Sensuri up there? But she's nowhere to be seen around the spire.
Can I like perception at all, or get any idea of like where she went, or how she got inside, or if she is even inside? Like,
Sure.
can I smell her? Can the griffin smell her? Can I ask the griffin to look because they have advantage on perception checks? Great. Carl, do you see her? Well, I rolled 17 and 17 for a total of 18.
I haven't seen her. Have you seen
I
her?
don't know. I'm looking. I don't see her.
Are you inspiring the dragon?
Yes, I would like to say, I've been reading this scroll about anti-gravity, and I just can't put it down.
It's rather uplifting, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well done.
So,
D8.
pardon?
You get to add a D8 to what
You get to add a
D8.
D8, and because I'll let you add another D8 because of
the follow-up.
the
punch.
follow-up
That
punch.
was well done. Yeah.
It's
Extra
a double
inspiration.
inspiration.
so that's another
Damn.
14.
Another 14.
Yeah.
Added
Wow.
on top of what?
17, so
So
31.
yeah, 31.
So you've managed to
An
bust off the top
inspiring
of the
Tower.
tower of the spire, and you look in, and it looks like a bedroom,
Oh, rude. We shouldn't.
Sorry.
and that's where
skylight
we'll
now.
break.
And there she is.
So we off?
is.
And we're back
Oh, hi.
to the fight.
Oh. We were just figuring out how to optimize our characters
Yep.
with a dragon.
With a dragon.
It's optimizing our characters. It's optimizing the party.
Yeah.
Power
So
leveling.
before we get back into the fight, does everybody want to go and introduce themselves again?
Yeah.
What?
You're a
Oh,
dragon.
In the
hi.
hot seat.
Hi, I'm Joe. Logic on Twitter and everything else. Yep. I'm playing a dragon.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren at Random Tuesday on Twitter, /Random Tues on Twitch, and I'm playing M. Davies, who is currently a druid riding a griffin. What better thing in life exists? I do not know.
And I am Anna, aka Anna Geeks. Pretty much everywhere on the internet. Anna Geeks. Including whenever I say that. Anna Geeks. I'm a full-time Twitch broadcaster. That's what I do. It's a lot of fun. And today I am playing Gwynceris Chendo, the half-elven bard and older sister of M. Davies.
Not Anna Geeks.
Not Anna Geeks. No.
Nana geeks.
And I'm Greg Bilsland, and I'm playing Harold Glimmerswick, 80-year-old human wizard, with my trusty bat companion, Argyle. And I am currently on a dragon, going Falcor!
You get a reroll. Whenever you want it. Whenever you want to make a reroll, just for that, you get a reroll.
Sweet. Inspiration. As long as Atreyu doesn't die.
So,
Or the horse.
Pelagoas has just ripped the ceiling.
Great.
Wait, Greg's mom's watching?
Greg's mom's watching?
Greg's mom's watching, everyone. This is awesome.
Hi, Mrs. Bilsland.
Hi, Miss Bilsland. I know your
Greg's
son's
mom.
last name.
Hashtag Greg Mom.
So,
Not Watsy Mom.
Not Watsy Mom. Yeah.
So Gwyn and Harold are riding our lovely new bronze dragon. As you climb onto the spire, you are surrounded by your griffin friends.
I think we're it's not a gaggle.
A flock?
It's-
You're calling
no,
me
it's
a
not
gaggle?
flock.
Are you
No,
saying
no,
we're
no,
gaggles?
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gaggling.
no.
You gaggling? I'm not gaggling.
Is it like a
I think it's
murder?
a murder.
A murder?
A gang?
Murder
That
of griffins.
sounds really
I think it's a
appropriate.
gang of
Yeah.
A
griffins.
gang of griffins?
It's a gang of griffins.
All right,
He's
I'm cool with gang. I'm also very cool with murder.
It's both a herd and a
We've
flock,
already
right?
established
No,
that
a
you're cool
pride.
with
It's a
murder.
pride and a flock. So
I
it's
don't think I
it's
can
a
talk to them.
proc?
But
Flock?
But we'll,
Flock?
you know,
Oh.
it's cool. So, Pelagoas rips off the top of this spire. And looking in, Gwyn, you can see Sensuri is just looking up in utter disbelief. And she changes her mask to frightened.
while she does that, can I get an attack in?
Yeah. So you're going to jump off of his back.
How far is it?
So
This kind of feels like a
you're
reboot.
you're still on the back of the dragon, but she's about 15 feet down.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna jump that.
Yeah.
Jump attack. Jump attack.
So how are you going to do this? What's going to happen as you jump down?
I'm going to hide midair.
So you are
Not really. no.
okay.
No, I just want to I don't know, leap off and fake around a little and get a good jab in, as I go down, one of the kind of fatal blow sort
Okay.
of things that pierces the heart. And
Surprise.
I'm pretty sure that's an angry bird.
It kind of does look like an angry bird. I'm not the artist. Nara says.
19.
Try again.
Was that your to hit or
Yeah.
okay?
Did you need me to roll something else too?
I'd like you to roll an acrobatics check or an athletics check, whatever one.
In addition to the attack roll?
No.
Unfortunately, that is only an 11.
Okay, that's fine. The DC was 10. So you, as this
Still very disappointing.
as as you look down at Sensuria, and she's looking up. You run up the dragon's back, jump off of his nose.
I want to aim for her head.
Okay.
I want to land on her head.
Okay. So as you jump off and you fly down, you jump off of Felagolez's nose, your feet
And
hit her
I
shoulders.
shout, "Death from above!"
And you slam your rapier down into her skull, and you just see blood kind of drip out of the mask,
Perfect.
and she falls to the ground. How many points of damage did you do?
I don't know. I didn't roll yet.
Because she has literally 6 hit points left.
I do more than that.
Okay.
That's 23.
So you stab into her. You see blood just come out of the scared face of this mask, and her body falls limp to the ground, and you just walk off.
Does the mask go? Actually,
Yes.
no. I do that with prestidigitation. I put
And
a
then-
little tongue
And then
lapping out.
I hide.
And you step back into the shadows. But what you do notice, as you're down in this room, you are drooling at the jewels, the tapestry. Everything is glowing in this room of wealth.
Brilliant. Well, I'm hasted, so instead of hiding, perhaps I cast Detect Magic. I mean, there's nobody else here, right?
No, there's no one else in this room.
Then I cast Detect Magic instead.
How hard would it be to grab the room?
To grab the room.
the,
The what?
the room.
You wouldn't be able to grab it.
Okay.
It's too big of a surface.
What's happening with the airship?
The airship is
We have
back.
an airship.
Yeah, they have an airship.
Oh,
The
yeah,
airship
we
is
have an airship. And
is
it's
far
called
back
Dragons.
below, kind of almost below deck, below the clouds.
Because the cultists are probably dead by now, right? I mean, they've just.
You don't know. They've stormed the other side of the gates of the castle. So Em, you're still on your
course I am.
griffins? Are
Yeah.
you gonna jump down, get into the castle, or what are you gonna do?
Well, let's see. We know the conch is in the tallest tower. So it's in the room that we have just removed the roof of. Can I see, like, how the rest of our party might be doing?
What do you mean? In what sense?
Not this party, but our pixie and our
cultists.
Cultists.
Yeah, they're in another part of the castle.
Okay. I'll probably tell the griffins, like, they're free technically. They know have
Hey,
no
we made a
obligations
deal.
to me.
I made a deal with you.
Yeah.
we made
and
a
she's
deal.
dead. You don't. You have no more obligations to me.
Okay, that's cool.
But if you wanted to, like, there's probably a bunch more of those bird things
Yeah,
that
screw
are
those
attacking our
guys.
friends.
Screw them.
And there's also maybe that pixie that I don't recommend you fight, because she did rip the tongue of a griffin out once.
She also doesn't
Um,
taste very good.
And
She
doesn't-
did
yeah,
what?
She doesn't
she
taste
she
very
ripped
good.
a griffin tongue out.
In fairness,
It's
the
a little
griffin
ridiculous.
attacked us first.
Okay, sometimes we're dicks. I get
Yeah.
it. It's no big deal.
It's fair. Just like wizards.
Speak with animals.
But if you wanted to go help them out, I think they probably appreciate it.
So what do I get out of it? What?
I
How,
don't know, a bird snack.
what kind of snack? What are we
But
talking
literally
here? What are
whatever
we
you
ta-
put in your mouth and eat.
So you're giving the snacks, or we got to find the snacks ourselves? Because I don't see that as a.
I'm just saying, just bugger up. Like, do what you want to do. We're done now. Right? I'm not in charge of you anymore. I'm not your mother.
Who's the dick now?
You're very needy.
Okay.
I see her getting agitated in
just
this,
watching.
like this exchange that we can't
We
understand.
can't see what's happening
Wait.
because there's two griffins.
And I
talking.
just say,
Wait, you're a
Hey,
griffin right now?
No,
no.
I'm speaking
She's,
with animals.
but she's speaking with animals.
Are you okay? Do you speak normally, or do you speak the animal?
I think I speak animal. I think the
Yeah.
noise that
We're
comes
just
out of my mouth is.
like-
Yeah, she speaks the animal.
Okay, because it
happens
kind
all
of be
the
funny
time.
just to have one half of the conversation and just have her be crazy.
I mean, that possibly. Both. Both are totally possible.
So All right, fine. We'll go and see what's going on
I
over at the
didn't
other
say
side.
you don't have to. Like, do
Hey,
what you
no,
want to do.
no.
Did
We
you
get
hurt their
it.
feelings? They seem a little agitated.
Oh my god. Just, you do whatever you want to do.
They-
Griffins, you go, you do you.
All right, bye. We'll get it. Fine. And then you see them fly off, and they go towards another part of the castle to inspect around.
Carl stays with me.
Carl stays with you. He's like, hey.
Me and Carl have a bond now.
He actually takes 2 of his little claws, his raven claws. He's like,
Yeah. I'm gonna fist bump Carl.
yeah. So
I'm actually gonna follow.
you're gonna jump
Gwen
down. You're gonna jump
Yeah,
down.
I mean, I'll
So-
probably do perception in the room.
And,
Okay.
y'all actually.
Say y'all.
Y'all. I'm gonna cast detect magic as well.
Okay, so Gwen, at first, when you first jumped into the room, there's several things that caught your attention. You noticed that Sensori's bed is covered in this gold, almost plate that looks extremely expensive. You also know that, or you see
Dragon blanket.
about 50 gemstones that surround the bed, that are embedded into the bed frame.
Embedded.
And then you see these beautiful tapestries that are, there's about 6 of them that are adorned around the room that are fused and intertwined with gold and various other silks. What else do you see?
So do either of us see any auras of magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cast detect magic when I first got down there.
Yep.
So of the
I'm going to start
gems
sorting the treasure by
bed-
color.
and the tapestries,
Yeah.
are any of that magic?
None of those are magic.
All right,
Those are purely just.
great. Okay, so what else do I see?
So you do notice.
while I'm rolling these tapestries
Are-
up, and
are you
putting
gonna
them
take 'em?
into the bag?
Into the bag
I'm
of
gonna
holding?
take everything. Are you kidding me? I'm working out how I could pry the gold off the bed.
Okay, so you can. I mean, if you work at it, you'll be able to kind
Well,
of.
I'm gonna go for the easy stuff first.
Yeah.
Like those tapestries will just roll right up and slide
Um,
right into the bag of holding.
You do notice on anybody who casted detect magic notices a small little chest next to the bed that is maybe 2 inches by 2 inches. That's on a almost like a nightstand.
How would she even pick that up?
Huh?
How would she even pick that up?
I don't know.
I think to her it's like a lockbox.
Is it, and it's magic, you said. Is it trapped? With a 15?
And can we tell what type of magic it is?
What type of magic would
Are you
that
able to
be?
polymorph into a smaller creature? As a bronze dragon or bronze, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to?
Yeah. Nope. Just very carefully sorting the treasure.
With your little claws.
So, are you, Gwen? Are you taking the gems as well?
That was the plan, as long as they're not magic.
Nope.
I would
Wait.
like to.
I'm
get
going to
treasure
keep an eye out
as
for, here, I'll do an overall perception. That's a 25. I'm keeping an eye out for any sort of mechanical aspects as
Okay.
I'm pulling this stuff off. I don't want any surprises in her.
In the drawers.
I guess
No, in her
since-
bed.
Since sounds like Gwen is checking out.
It's
the-
transmutation magic.
Okay. Sounds like you're checking out the chest, so I'm gonna take a look at Sensori while she's doing that.
Okay.
Good plan.
Meanwhile,
They're just going to pile the gold ones and the green ones and the blue ones.
I imagine there's like really tiny gems, and you're like,
It's like trying to pick up that the 1x1 Lego.
You see on Sensori torques that are on her wrists.
oh, that's how they're used. Oh, that makes much more sense.
And
We found one out of context.
yeah, way out of context. And you can also take off her mask if you want.
Yeah, sure. And I'll keep it for like novelty. But it's not magical.
No, but you could roll a history on it
Okay.
if you want.
And you said the torques are magical?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're just valuable.
You'll probably get a good penny for them.
So pretty much
Some
just
people
the
are just
chest
really into
that's
that.
magical.
Huh?
Just the chest that's magical at this point.
Okay. So how many gems?
So you're working your way. Are you in the room as well, or what are you doing?
I mean, M's concept of what's valuable is very different than most other people's. So I'll probably just look for like small sparkly things that I
Okay.
could stick in my little bottle. Does she have like any nice like bits of fabric that I could use as a scarf?
Well, there were the tapestries,
Yeah,
but
no, I mean,
really
I just like
scarf.
I would just take like a strip of the sheets, if it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
nice silk sheets
the
or something.
sheets
and-
are the
Yeah.
sheets. The sheets are actually threaded with beautiful hand-woven silk, but also with gold.
That sounds very soft.
And you rip it off. There are
I've got a new scarf.
It's
I
also
would-
conductive.
there are 50 gems that you can pluck out.
I got a 13 on history for the masks.
You know that the masks themselves are valued as art objects, and they usually go for about 250 gold each.
Hers might be special since
True,
she
yeah.
is-
And now they are historical in nature. There's jewels, tapestries, covers, bed covers, the mask.
Felagosa, you're just like you're just staring in.
No, I am sorting the treasure with the claws.
So what are you taking from her?
I'm not
she's
taking.
just-
I'm just
she's
sorting them
just
into the
sorting
piles.
Oh, you're just
I'm
sorting
like-
the gems?
I'm
like
sorting
popping
everything,
the
all the
gems
treasure
right
by
into
color.
into the bag of holding, but
And then this chest. So you said transmutation. So I want to examine it just to see if it's trapped in any sort of arcane way.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be a 20.
There's no traps on it.
Locked though.
You would think there it needs a word to open up.
Are there any like obvious lock? Like, is there a lock that could be picked on it? Or is it clearly-
Any words written on the inside of the mask?
No, in blood.
Well, I guess we just open this later. I'm sure we can find a spell for it or something. No signs of spell books in here.
Not in this room.
not in this room. There's also we need the conch.
Probably. Hopefully, it's in there.
Well, it's the 2-inch by 2-inch box.
Good point. I mean, magic.
But then presumably we might also be able to see.
I guess I thought
It
it was like a
in
little
the-
chest. It said it's a box. It's a tiny box.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
tiny.
okay.
It's,
I
it's,
thought it
2 inch
was
by
like-
2 inch.
I
Does
thought
it look
was
familiar?
Yeah.
A small chest.
it's a small little chest, about like that big.
Okay.
Does it look familiar at all?
To you, no.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's probably a door.
Yeah, there's a door that leads. There's a stairwell that leads down.
I mean,
But
we are
isn't
now
this
in
the
your area of
room-
expertise.
I was gonna say, isn't this the room that the conch was supposed to be in?
Yeah.
Does the box smell like the ocean?
No,
I
Conch
also
is a
want to.
shell.
I know.
If I put it to my ear, do I hear the sound of the ocean? Is the conch in the box?
What's in the box?
I want to look around the room just to do like a perception check to see if there's any secret panels, doors. As I flail around doing this, I'm hoping that somebody who is more perceptive might take the hint.
I mean, I will look around the room. That 14.
Actually, I do have decent investigation. 15 for investigation.
You look around the room and there's,
And I'm-
just trinkets and things, but nothing.
And nothing
Um,
that would indicate like a word just written down on a scratch pad next to the bed.
Nope.
I would like the griffin and tell Carl to look around the room. And I will describe what a conch looks like to Carl.
Okay. So Carl hops down into the room.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to look for a what?
A conch.
Yeah, conch. Cha.
Yeah.
Cha.
Yeah.
Conch.
It looks like a big shell.
Yeah, I know what a shell is. I got them.
will
I
let
got
us
those.
teleport.
Yeah. All right.
You got really keen eagle eyes.
You're
very
damn
good at
right we
this.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he looks around and he doesn't see anything either.
All right. Well, fine. You're useless to me, Carl.
I thought. What do you mean? I thought we had a thing. It was good.
It's
You're
fine.
on the
No,
back.
it's fine.
You're
It's fine.
flying.
You're a good
I mean, it was-
griffin. You're a good griffin. You're a good griffin.
All I did was, help you up when you were down.
I appreciate it. You've done good work.
I'm going to shift into a humanoid form.
Yep.
What?
The
was
the shape
unexpected.
into the shapeshifter that's not shifted form, and join the party.
Okay.
You mean like the creepy alien thing in the
Yep.
monster manual?
That's just creepy.
You don't have a mouth. Maybe you
Slightly
make one.
Terrifying. Right.
Can you cast Dispel Magic?
What?
Dispel Magic?
Nope.
Just think because of the box. No? Okay.
I mean, I could, but
Do we want to get into the box?
I don't think casting
could do it
dispel
later.
magic.
Well,
So-
if it's a trigger word.
Yeah, but if there's, I don't know.
I mean, can I attempt to thievery it open? The box.
Sure.
I've got no magic for this. Sleight of hand, right? And I have advantage because I have thieves' tools. 18.
You kind of fiddle around with the box and fiddle
Box
around
is
with the
locked.
Nothing happens.
It's locked.
Okay, but nothing happened. It didn't turn her into something. So then I will try it. Where is it? Slater. All right. 25.
Fiddle around, fiddle around, fiddle around. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I figured.
Magic.
I told you, it's locked.
You need magic.
Well, I know that. That's why I tried unlocking it.
Oh,
What do you think I was trying?
I know. Dear sister, I do have a few more years on you for this. Don't look at me that way. You know that sometimes I'm better at this than you. And you can talk to animals, and I can't do that.
Fine.
I would like to use the divination ability of my special magic stone to find out how I can. It probably will not give me the word,
Nope.
but it will give me a answer to a specific goal, event, or activity. So I would like to ask, how do I open this damn box?
And
I
you
talked
get
to my
this
stone.
you get this call back. Find her brother.
Gosh darn it.
Did we kill him?
Probably not until we get the word.
No, did we? He's not the one that's dead outside, right?
I mean,
Probably
down there.
Wait, is that one giant dead? I thought he just flew away from him.
The other one?
Yeah.
The one he threw off the cliff.
The one that I
off
knocked
the
off with my tail?
Ooh.
No, that wasn't her brother.
Okay.
Why did we... Oh, for Christ's sake, this was supposed to be the easy one.
Well, I think the Poracle just wanted us to go here to kill this woman.
I
Giant.
think so too.
All right.
Giant.
I
We
appreciate
should've
the
left
effort.
her alive.
Yeah.
Let's go sniff out at a giant.
I mean, really, we just did murder in cold blood without any explanation.
Well, yeah.
But she did have a dragon in prison. That's a good point.
I
It's like
appreciate the effort.
The gemstone encrusted bed.
Those gemstones, by the way, you can tell they're worth 100 gold apiece.
It actually turns out you had come here as like sinner that you had submitted yourself to for
And-
And the tapestries.
For testing
recovery.
purposes.
They are
Yeah,
worth
you was a
2,500
recovery
gold
center,
apiece.
and they were helping you.
But
Excellent.
you only, unless anybody else has appraise. Does anybody else have a good appraise? You can make it an
There
appraise check.
is no appraise.
Well,
Yeah.
there
make
is
it as a-
intelligence, which I have 20.
you want to, if you could also roll to find out how much.
I mean, like, I just wanted some share of it. I don't really care. That's Gwen's department.
I could.
Yeah, I forgot there
like-
wasn't a praise. No praise checks anymore.
I just want
What
money
game
to
are we
buy
playing
spells.
again?
I do kind of wish that there was something. Like what would that be? Insight, history? There isn't anything
What's your background?
that's like really specifically
Generally,
like that would fall under this.
Yeah,
generally
you
as
could- you
DM,
could
I
do
just
a
give you the
history.
value. Like, it's just not worth quibbling over. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the idea in fifth
Yeah.
is it's just give.
Yeah, you can kind of
Don't worry about it.
guesstimate how
Yeah.
much it's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, people aren't stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you might prices right it and be a little bit over, a little bit under.
Yeah.
So
It's all vague and depends on who you're selling it to and whether or not you're lying about how many you have and
Well,
details.
let's go find this Mr. Sensei.
All right.
Maybe he's
Which
got
one?
the fringe.
Let's go. I'm gonna swoop up with the griffin and have the griffin look to see if they see another cloud giant. Or I
outside.
will also, yeah. Do we see another one? No.
No.
Great. They're not outside. They're inside.
We open the big door, going out.
Okay, so you go down, and Harold, as you walk down, you are enthralled with this room. You see books upon books.
No crap.
You can come back later.
And there are several books that are
Are they giant books?
they are giant books. This one book
Oh God!
that is calling to you on a shelf that is 15 feet high. The book itself is encrusted in mithril. It is 5 foot wide by 4 foot long by 1 foot deep.
It's a big book.
Can I borrow your bag of holding, Gwen?
Could you shook it down first?
I'm gonna try and immediately climb up whatever. You said it's like on a podium.
Yeah, no, it's on a shelf. This
Okay.
looks like this room looks like a library, a study.
Yeah.
There's books surrounding. There's shelves upon shelves in this room. There's a fireplace, but it's not lit.
Detect Magic's probably still on.
Huh?
Our Detect Magics are probably still on because it's 10 minutes. So, anything?
In the
Auras?
fireplace?
No, just generally of
In the
auras. since-
room?
No.
yeah. Okay.
No magic books at all.
Just this one.
Okay. Well, we'll figure this out later. But I climb up the shelves awkwardly and try to like pull it out. Just open the bag below.
It's too. It's.
It'll be-
Do you see the opening here?
It'll
It's just
be
like
fine.
a pouch. It's not going to fit.
Shift into cloud
Unless you
into a
shrink
cloud
it.
giant form, and take off the book.
As you take out the book, you pull out the book.
With
Harold,
Harold,
like,
like,
yeah,
Do you give it to Harold or do you drop
Eventually, I just like and then drop off of it.
it? And the book drops. And Gwen, you notice as this book comes out, there's magic springing out from behind it.
Can we tell what
And
type
it-
of magic?
Yeah, it's
It's fuck you up magic.
yeah. You feel a slam trying to attack you.
Well, I mean, at least it's attacking the thing with a lot of hit points.
I'm guessing a 19 doesn't hit.
AC
19.
Does.
It does.
ties.
Okay.
Yep.
But you don't see what hit. Can you detect invisibility?
I've got blind sight.
Okay. You can see this. You can see two shapes coming out and thrusting at you.
I'm gonna hug them.
You're gonna hug them.
Yeah.
Okay. Gwen, what you notice behind the books, there's giant potions, 5 of them, that the vials are about 1 foot tall each.
They're
Hopefully
jugs
that's like
of healing.
I was just gonna say that's like 10 healing potions.
Yeah. So you can see that these two images or these two beings are
Yep.
attacking you. So you go to
Just
grapple
gonna
them.
just kind of restrain them.
Okay, roll a strength.
20.
got like one of those left. I don't have any. Hang on to it. Let's be sure the dragon can handle himself.
You restrain. You manage to get your arms around one of these forms, and you're crushing it
With love.
with your.
I will love him and squeeze him and call him George.
But the other one is made its way around you. Gwen, you see
Is it magic?
it's magic. You can see these two beings kind of back and
My
forth.
life is complete. It is M riding a griffin.
With the shillelagh.
Yeah, you can see it. It's there. It's Carl.
So with the
So
C or
you
K?
can see these two beings. One is being hugged with love by your friend, the Cloud Giant Dragon.
What the fuck are those?
What do you want to do?
So tell me more about these magic potions hiding behind the book. No. Do I have any idea what they are?
You can tell that they're all right now. You can tell they're all different kinds of magic.
Okay. I rolled an Arcana for the heck of it. 18.
You can tell one is a potion of clairvoyance.
Oh no, I meant the being.
Oh, the being. Oh, I thought you said.
No, I
Well,
did,
she-
but I was kidding.
Oh, I thought you. Well, with Gwyn,
All right.
you know.
Yeah. No, I know.
Did we by any chance have time for a short rest?
No.
No. Okay. Just making
An
sure.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
thought
an
about-
hour, not 10
yeah.
minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
It's 4.
You rolled a what?
10
An
minutes and
18.
4.
You
Trying to
you
figure
know
out
that
this-
these are invisible stalkers.
Because I recovered my.
Okay. That doesn't tell me
Animal.
anything, but I bet it would tell Greg everything.
Arcana?
And
They're
that
invisible stalkers.
Oh, yes. They will murder us.
Okay, great. Then I would like to hide.
Okay.
If they are summoned, though, if they're conjured elementals, you can probably dispel them back to their plane.
Oh, for Christ's sake, that's the last 3rd level spell I have. Then.
You don't have to do it. It's fine. I mean, it just
And I
instantly
think-
kills them. I mean,
you don't
it's just-
gotta do. You.
I think at least. Unless that was the playtest version.
I think that my haste is probably worn out too. I believe haste is going to last up to 1 minute. Oh yeah, my haste is gone. No, I think that I will use my action to hide.
Okay.
'cause I'm not hasted, so that's about all I can do.
Okay.
20.
Okay. So you get.
Unless we've still got pass without a trace, in which case it's 30.
No,
You-
I haven't been able to
I don't
recast
think
that.
we do, but
We haven't had that for a while. 'cause it's
I got a
concentration
1 on
spell.
my roll. So you, what part of this library are you hiding behind?
Harold.
You're gonna
It's not
hide.
going to last long.
You're gonna hide behind. Okay, so you hide behind Harold.
No, there's shadows and stuff. Hide behind this giant cast a whole lot of shadow.
Well, you see several items. You see all these books on the shelves. You see the fireplace that isn't lit. You see almost like a large reading table, and you see several chairs. With high backs. Very those old velvet chairs with the high backs, Victorian style,
Right, sure.
in the room.
And there's no other magic aside from the potions that I see beyond the book.
No, just the potions.
All right, I'm gonna hide in that crevasse,
In the what?
in that little nook that the book was in, because you said
It's
it
a
was pretty
5-foot
big.
hole. Yeah.
I mean, so
You
like,
could get
I'm gonna
into
go
it.
hide in there.
Okay, so you pop up and get into it, and
Yep.
you're now above both fellow Goaz and these invisible stalkers.
Great, that was my turn.
Harold.
I think I'm just going to blast one of the invisible stalkers,
Okay.
which I assume because they're invisible, they're kind of hard to see.
A little bit.
But I know he is hugging one, so I think I will attack that one.
Are you gonna What are you going to use to do that?
Firebolt.
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a attack roll.
Yeah, but you're going to get. I'm going to give you disadvantage because you're firing into him.
I just like to point out that in grapple, that isn't actually how the rule works. I overlook a lot of rules, man.
How does the rule work?
You can.
You can fire into grapple without a without
pretty sure. Yeah, I could be wrong,
Okay.
but I'll take the disadvantage.
You would think that like it would be advantage for melee attacks and disadvantage for.
Yeah, range attack.
I am not 100%
Hold him
confident on the
still.
roll, so I will roll with the disadvantage and fail. I'm done.
M.
And now I will.
Good night.
I can't see them at all, can I?
And I'm actually doing it more because they're invisible and you can't
That's
see them.
fair.
Not
So there
not
are
because
two
of the
things.
grapple.
Two things that are invisible.
Yes.
I can't see them at
You
all.
can just
I
see,
can
you
just
can
see that
see
he's
him
grappling
struggling
something.
And I probably said before hiding, invisible stalkers.
In fact, because it's restrained, it has a attack on it would have advantage. But
How
Once again,
dusty,
invisibility.
Say is this library?
Neutral.
Huh?
How dusty is this library?
Not too dusty
Okay.
because she keeps her.
Yeah,
she kept it in good
she probably
order.
cleans.
Dusty
And
enough
it-
to be acting by allergies up.
I'm just trying to figure out if I want to turn into another animal. Because I could turn into something with blind sight. Probably.
Go for it.
Do it. Well, I was thinking of just turning into a giant spider and then throwing a web out at them. Because there's not a lot of things with the Great Blind Sight that are actually good at attacking things, unless I could turn into a giant badger again. I don't think badgers have blind sight. I can't. Do I have any sense of like how they're they're invisible on their like they're what they are or what this can like? Is
Yep.
it an animal or an elemental or a
It's an elemental.
construct? Okay, it's an elemental. Then let's. Okay, I'm gonna turn into. Do badgers have blind sight? That's the question. Let me just. Someone else can go for a moment while I figure out what I'm gonna.
I'll if you turn into something with blind sight, like maybe a bat or something. Like maybe
I mean,
a
I can turn
giant-
into it. Can I turn into a giant bat?
Sure.
Great. I'll turn into a giant. No, I can't because I can't fly yet because I'm level
Walla
giant.
Walla, Washington.
Mole.
I'm a
Giant
bat.
Rat, naked mole. What are those things called?
Naked mole
roll
rat.
We did.
I mean,
you did
I
do the
would
star,
argue
the star-nosed mole
snakes-
before.
I would argue that a giant snake would be able to smell them because they use their sense of smell to hunt. I would, in fact, argue that anything with a good sense of smell could probably just smell them. Because invisibility only affects the visual spectrum. So if I could turn into something that had advantage on perception checks involving smell, would I be able to sense where they are?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I will turn into a giant constrictor snake because that seems useful. Great. So I slither off of the back of Carl, and I'm going to attempt to grapple. Oh, hey! No, constrictor snakes actually have blind sight. Never mind. Didn't even have to make that argument.
So you can see the outline of these stalkers.
Great. I am going to attempt to grapple the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. Strength check?
Yep.
Okay. Or I guess I can do it as constrict,
Sure.
and the target is grappled. Okay.
Yeah, constrict is after you grapple it.
That's definitely not going to succeed.
What is it?
That was a 13.
You are now, your body is now
Oh.
encircling. I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't it be against AC?
Nope.
Well, because this is constrict as a male. It's an attack, and it's +4 to hit.
Yeah, now you can start to constrict.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to constrict.
Just roll with it. Just go with it.
All right, I'm doing it. The constrict is an 18.
That'll hit.
Great. So it's going to take 9 bludgeoning damage and is grappled.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And
I see what
restrained.
you're saying. Yeah, sure.
I can't constrict another target.
Okay.
It is now constrained
Gotcha. Okay.
or restrained. And also
Which
probably
grants advantage
constrained.
against it.
Yes, you're welcome. Although it is invisible, so I think that
Cancels
nets
out.
out. Great.
And all right, so it's gonna have disadvantage to try and get out of this constriction.
DC 14.
Does not do that. And same with you. It's gonna try and get out of your grapple.
It's an opposing athletics or
Yeah,
acrobatics.
give me a strength or athletics check, one of the two.
That's a 10.
This thing breaks out of your
Roll the 2.
grapple. Quinn, you are hiding on this shelf, and you can see the outline leave Felagos's loving embrace.
Which would give me the opportunity to attack it without disadvantage from it being oddly grappled.
Huh? No, I gave the disadvantage
Yeah, I
for the
know.
invisibility.
Right. So I guess I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
Do I have that?
I don't know.
I thought I did when I planned it out, and I totally don't even have that. Last character, I guess. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do right now. This is problematic.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
That's the one I want.
I'm gonna try and. No, that I
This-
was
my
thinking
constrictor
I
snake
could
is
like
not
try and throw a
poisonous.
book on one.
No, it's a good
You're
secret.
going to drop a book on one?
but
I feel
But that
there
might
are
not
some
work.
fit both ways.
Might if.
thinking maybe
Are
I
there
could climb to like one of the
constrictors that
higher
are poisonous?
shelves and pull the book out on one of them. No.
Harold does
She's a
have
herpetologist.
enlarge.
Pretty much.
I feel
I'm only an amateur snake handler.
I will vicious mockery, I think.
oh, also my DC
If you
is higher
attack with
than
something that requires it to make a saving throw like that, then you won't have disadvantage.
I would just like everyone to know that I'm a giant constrictor snake, so I am a huge beast right now. I am very
See
large.
how snake-like I can be.
Slytherin.
There we go.
Oh dear.
I
Now
got
we
it. Oh,
I say roses are red, violets are blue. The gods made me pretty. What happened to you?
oh.
And that's my punning words. Or
I like
vicious
that it's
mockery.
invisible though, so we
Well,
have no idea.
that's why
yeah.
I saw that one,
Yeah.
and I'm like, actually, that kind of makes sense. So they get a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a 3, so
I'm gonna go with no. You didn't succeed. They take 4 points of psychic damage and have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
ugh. Harold.
I'm going to cast Firebolt again, this time on the one that she's restrained.
Okay.
This time I'm not rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Firebolt or fireball?
You'll find out! It's very close! 12 against AC.
Just barely misses.
All right. Oh god, this fight's going to take forever.
Felagoaz.
I'm going to shift back into dragon.
You're what?
Shift back into
You
dragon.
shift back into dragon form?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably more efficient.
Yeah. And try to attack the darkness since I can't see them.
You have detect as your legendary
Oh,
ability.
that's true. Yeah. Okay.
You can easily see these.
So that's the lowest is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
The one. Yeah. Okay. Three. 7, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 34, 36 plus 21.
36 plus 21?
Yeah, so that's what, 50, 57?
Yeah. So you roar back into dragon form, and you bite down into this invisible creature that you can now see,
Yep.
and then just claw it. It almost screams as though it's being pulled back into its other plane because you're hurting it so bad. M?
I must constrict.
Okay.
Also, I was looking at the wrong stats, so I'm going to hurt it more this time.
Okay, good.
I probably forgot, and I made myself larger. So that is
Yeah,
definitely
you're going to hit. You've already got it.
It's 10, 14 bludgeoning damage.
And so you squeeze it tighter and tighter, and you can just see it's like, the outline just you see the top and the bottom just kind of flailing out, and the getting smaller and smaller.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna like fully encircle this, like. Yeah, no, I mean my goal would be to swallow it whole if I think it's edible.
It's gonna,
Awkward when you change back into human.
that one is going to try and get out of your grip. What's the DC?
16.
Definitely misses.
Turns out giant constrictor snake as opposed to regular constrictor snakes.
What did I eat?
Felagoso, this stalker is now clearly coming back at you.
Uh-huh.
15.
Nope.
And swipes and misses. Second attack is a 24.
That'll hit.
And you take 8 points of damage.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gwyn.
So they're both still kicking.
Yeah, his not so much, but yes.
It's flapping.
It's still alive,
Still
yeah.
there, but it's on its way out.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will take that opportunity to hop down and try and stab it with the rapier and
Okay.
finish it off.
You'll have advantage on that roll
Cool.
because it's not going to notice you, and you're flanking it.
That's a good thing I had advantage because I rolled a 1 and a 15.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. So that's some of that and some of that. That is only 17 points.
Okay. So you jump down out of your little nook and stab this invisible creature
With fire.
with fire, and your sword just barely misses Felagoso, but as it goes through this invisible stalker.
It probably would have just ricocheted right off
Yeah.
anyway.
You jump off my face. You almost stab me.
Harold, you
You have a
you
rough
see
relationship
Gwen
right now.
jump off
Evidently.
out of her shelf to attack whatever Felagolaz is attacking, and you see M just constricting more and more around this object.
I feel like you're pointing out all of the not impressive things that I have to do. I'll cast a level 1 magic missile.
Okay.
Might as well. You have one, right?
Yeah.
At that one.
Okay.
And then this
You're gonna
person
have
does something
disadvantage.
Awesome. And then fuck you.
Disadvantage on the automatically hitting magic missiles.
I know. I just want to
Sure,
see.
yeah.
I just want to see what he says.
What system is this?
I don't know. I'm joking.
Fuck you, system.
It kills me a little every time we get a rule wrong. I'm not going to lie.
Wait, something what?
Every time we get a rule wrong, it
Yeah.
kills me a little inside.
Rule.
How long did you work on these rules?
Yeah. How many months have we been playing?
You act like I've read the rule book.
Yeah, I
Ever.
know. That's going to be 8 points. Sorry,
I thought
9 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
just
skimmed it.
just
little
look for the
every
version
time.
update notes. It's
Twists.
fine.
I just skimmed it.
Felagoas.
That's why you're here.
You want to go for another?
But I don't want to be a rules lawyer. That's the problem. It's like, just
You
go with
need
it.
everyone else to do it.
That was trying to recharge.
Huh?
I was trying to recharge the fire
Okay.
breath or lightning. I'm gonna try to scare them.
Okay.
Okay. DC 17 wisdom.
Yep.
You like Hulk out, dragon style. Check out this.
They are both frightened.
All right.
I pee a little.
And
But it's invisible.
the one claw misses.
Actually, I lied. They're not. They're immune to it.
Ooh. Fancy schmancy
Okay,
elementals.
19 and 20 versus AC to hit. Okay, cool. So that's one bites out. So 14, 15, 20, 23 plus 14, 37.
Okay. So you rip and rip and rip, and then it just kind of like this stalker just disappears into thin air and vanishes and is gone in front of you.
If you eat it, you'll be hungry immediately afterwards.
Maybe it's like vaping, right? It's just
Yeah.
I mean,
Take a
strict
whiff of it.
again.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll the
Nope.
attack or just roll the
It's
damage?
fine. You've got it constricted.
14.
Okay, so you do 14 more points of damage. So you just constrict a little harder.
Because it's air, I just like imagine it's like when you have a balloon and you're just kind of like.
Slowly, it's gonna pop and make a really loud noise.
Yeah. And
There
it tries to
is
get
your
out.
constrictor that's poisonous.
Jesus, it cannot get out. Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
When you just
It
see,
could be poisonous.
Good.
you don't see the one that Felagoas was attacking.
The
you
one
see
that I
M.
just attacked, so
Yeah.
I probably saw it dissipate.
Yep.
I'm going to ready my attack for like next round, I guess, when it tries to escape again, because
Okay.
she's having fun. I don't want to interrupt her. Like I know my sister, and she is loving this. So like everyone, just give us some time. Let's ready in case it does manage to break free, but otherwise just sit back and watch.
Harold.
I mean, seeing I'll take Gwen's
You
lead.
guys
right?
get prestidigitation, some popcorn.
Yeah.
I'll start to look page through the book.
Okay, so
Magical
you
book.
open the book. and
Another one comes up.
yeah, another book unfolds.
Invisible stalkers, invisible stalkers.
It's like a
Portal to the-
nesting doll of
Yeah.
new spell books, but you do notice that there are spells in this book
Sweet.
that you can get. Felagoas?
I keep hearing
I think she's got this covered.
I mean,
Like
does
a
it try to
loss.
escape?
What your dragon
On its turn, it will.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
assume I attacked already. It hasn't tried to escape, has it?
no, it did after
Yeah, it
you
did.
tried to.
It's another 17.
So you squeeze and you
Ooh, it's
squeeze
gonna-
and you
it's gonna happen.
squeeze, and you squeeze so hard that you pull into a straight line. You tie yourself into a knot, and you hear.
That is not how a constrictor snake works.
My ass is literally in my face.
Yeah.
But it goes pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop goes
And
the stalker.
everybody that can see its outline, it sees it vanish.
I do not turn back into M. I stay a happy puppy snake.
Okay.
They do. They look like little puppies. They're little smiley faces.
Can I borrow your bag of holding again?
You've got to shrink it down. We can't fit that book into the bag of holding.
I thought it no? It's just
It's like 5 feet wide.
I don't exactly have any more of that spell.
Okay. It's how many pages could we remove the pages and roll them up and put them in the bag?
I mean, you could.
Would they still be functional pages? Because I mean, you've just got to transcribe it into your book
Staple them
anyway.
together. Fine.
Do
Get
not.
gems on it.
I don't care.
Literal.
How many pages do you guys want to rip out?
Whatever.
Basically, we'll try to
strip.
strip out the binding, so that we can then kind of roll it up.
I see our dragon friend's distress. And
I will
take
shift into humanoid, take it,
bag.
shift back into dragon. It absorbs into me.
As seeing the distress mounting, I'm going to take the bag of gems that aren't in the bag of holding. They're in a bag in the bag of holding, because otherwise it would be a pain to pull them out. And I'm going to toss them to our dragon friend Legolas, because that's what I keep hearing every time you say his name.
I see Caligula.
And I say, you're going to need to
Caligula.
restart your horde. Start with these. So that's
It's just dangerous. It should be kept
50
under a watchful eye.
it's 50 colorful gems for you to start organizing.
You've got a lot of shiny playthings right now.
Yep. Sword.
Little snake.
And then we can tear out the pages
So
of the
cute.
book.
Little
So you
snake.
keep tearing out pages of the book. So while he's distracted with his gems,
Yes.
you're tearing out pages in this book.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, because it's a spell book.
Yeah, it's
It'll
it's
still be
Sensori's
useful.
spell
While
book.
they're doing
Fine.
their looting wizarding thing, I'm gonna slither.
You probably can take off the
I'm very large,
Knock-
so I can't get through small cracks.
Knock some
but
more
I'm-
of the books off, but be careful of the people down here.
I
please.
probably do. I'm definitely not going to pay that much attention. So, and I
I
would
know
like
this
to
snake.
continue sniffing for giant.
I live with
Can
this
we-
snake.
Can we get the the mithril and stuff that's on the spell book off of it?
You could try and chip away at it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's not bound entirely in mithril.
No,
is it?
it's almost like it's a covering. It's like a book
Okay.
cover of mithril.
Yeah, well, we'll take that off too.
Yeah, no.
You writing that down?
Yeah. I mean, it's technically your bag, but well,
Oh, all
Harold's
right.
not going to forget about the spell book at least. And then the potions.
Yeah.
Should we rest here a while? I mean, just hypothetically speaking.
No. No.
I mean, it's not like there's an
No.
assault going on
A
outside.
little bit. There is,
So I
yeah.
think we have an hour.
But it's the cultists, because if they die, it's not like they're the cult of the dragon.
There is a doorway leading down, so if you did want to take a rest, you certainly could here if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we can't leave the ship just there for an hour. Right?
Yeah.
before Christmas.
Until we've slaughtered everyone on this floating island, in which case we've got a floating frickin' island.
That was the plan.
I
It
could
was
sell
trade the
3
ship
of
for an
those.
Yeah, you split it into 3 parts.
No, I meant like I could lie. And
Oh, so you
say
can
that
sell
I
9
had
of them.
more.
well, like
Yes.
I'm
yes.
just not following.
I could probably do that too. Yes.
M probably can't open the door, so at this point there's just a giant constrictor snake slowly going pacing around the doorway, like tracing a figure of 8 on the cobblestone.
Around the- yeah.
So
And
we
then
put the-
periodically I'll come up and nudge one of you and then go back to the door.
Yes, Em, you're a good snake. Yes, you're a good snake.
Don't have hands. This is the worst.
He's not even really good at making noises in this form, so the most you can do is it all's the same.
Don't worry, I'm a parcel tongue. Nope, just kidding.
5 potions, 5 large potions.
There are 5 large
Take
potions.
note of that as well.
At least one of them is clairvoyance.
How do we know that?
Because I checked
I-
with an arcana.
Apparently.
Ish. 5 large potions.
Meanwhile, Okay, I
counting
think
his
we're
gems.
ready to go. We'll scoot all the gems back up and put them back in the bag.
Oh, that is messed up.
A little bit of an OCD
no,
dragon.
I'm just gonna let him keep them.
I don't know what you're talking about. CDO.
Alphabetical order. Yeah. One clairvoyance. So we still have to find the stupid conch.
Wrap my tail around, drag you, throw you at the
What are
door,
the other?
open
What are
it.
the other ones?
Oh, I think
Can
she
I
wants.
like? Do you want me to Arcana on
No, that's
them,
fine.
or-
They're diminutive, fire resistance, lightning resistance, and storm giant strength.
Was there a healing one there? No? No healing? Just asking
no,
hypothetically. Clairvoyance.
Oh yeah, supreme healing.
Supreme healing.
Wait.
Don't worry, I have one
So
first
there was
level
clairvoyance, fire resistance, lightning resistance, diminution, and
Storm giant strength
storm giant strength.
and supreme healing.
Okay, so now there's 6.
Did I say 6? Oh yeah, 6. Sorry, not 5.
Hey, it-
Would you
it
like me
works
to
in
make
our
it 5?
favor.
Nope.
Supreme healing. Oh, I can
Like,
make
just
so
a
many
small
snow
sip,
cones out
just
of
a s-
that.
Just a small sip.
Nope.
Okay. It's all right. I can just cast invisibility.
I can use healing word. Have a D4.
Seriously.
Oh dear.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Harold's gotten really messed up.
Nah, he's fine. He's always been messed
If
up.
I was if I didn't take my vitamins, I'd be dead by now.
You're fine. All right, if you
I
want
really
the
am.
giant
I'm over
supreme
half.
healing-
I'm probably fine.
Are
I
you
mean, it's just
really?
that it's just that a giant hitting me will still probably do 20 damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I hit you for at least 40 or 50 points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not 40 or 50, but I've taken.
It was at least 40 points.
I
Don't
took
worry, guys.
39
I
points of
am
damage.
a giant constrictor snake, and I haven't taken any damage. Tanking real well over here. Open the door.
All right. So I guess we've cleared out this room. If you really
Like, at
need the
this point,
supreme
it's just
healing,
No,
you
I
can
a
take it.
worn
No.
But I've got a
track
regular
in
one
the
of
ground.
healing that I can.
I'll hold off.
Okay.
Plus we
so we
are-
still need to find this gosh darn conch. That's what I said.
All right.
Shut your conch. Now, so yeah, I guess. Oh, cripe's sake.
We go through the door.
Yep.
You open the door before you
Yeah,
open
actually,
all
so
the
as you
doors.
open,
Doing that
the
thing
snake
snakes-
flies down into the.
You'd probably do that thing that snakes do, like when they're trying to go up the terrarium and they just like. I've
So
never seen it.
you fly down into this room.
Cautiously. Yes, I do.
You cautiously fly down into this room and you swirl around and around and around. And what's amazing about this room is it's much like the study above, but the only thing on the walls are masks. Tons
Wow.
and tons of masks.
Really don't care about masks. Is there another door?
Yep.
Is there a giant in this room?
Nope.
Great. I try. Can I open the door? Is the door
Not
open?
as a snake.
Is the door unlocked?
So we
because I
take
have
a
a mouse
dive and
Magical
grab.
in this.
and I have a tail.
So you guys walk down.
I am going to attempt to open the door as a snake. Make it a dex check to pull the handle down with my tail.
I'd
That is
just
a
like to
20.
point out that Joe and Christy behind the camera actually own snakes, and so this snake humor is probably so appropriate.
Yeah.
So you,
Not
as
smart
you're
animals.
swirling around and around and around in this room, you manage to flick your tail right into the door
Yeah.
notch
Yeah.
on the handle and rip it open as you're swirling and swirling. You're
Great.
using your force to rip this
Yep.
door open.
Go down the stairs.
I'll follow the snake.
Were
You
there
guys
any
can loot as
magic
much as you
mask? Were any of the masks?
So you guys get down. You guys get down into the room.
You just see a tail disappear.
You see,
out
yeah,
the
you
door.
see a tail leaving the room, but you notice these are all different cloud giant masks. that were most likely sensories. There's about 50 of them in all.
Great, and they're all worth a pile of money, but we've got to chase after my sister.
Well, if we get the giant, then you can come back for them.
And are any of them magical? Or is there anything magical?
You
No,
can
there's nothing.
probably tell
This
me
is.
to
You
wait.
can tell that this was her hall of masks where she kept
Right.
the
Could
ones
be
that
mask
she
thing.
would want
Got
to
it.
use.
Yep.
Yep.
Did she
I'll, like,
Did
come
she
back
wear the
and
masks
look
and
and
then
be like,
come
"Are you
and like
coming?
just like watch you?
You
'Cause
coming?
that seems like a creepy thing that you do with masks.
You coming? Like loop back on
I think
myself.
the snake wants us to join her.
What are you doing?
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so as you get down to you pop out of the door, and you're now on the roof. You can see sky again. You're on the roof of the tallest tower, and you see it's actually a grass floor, so you very much feel at home.
Oh, this is nice.
And
This
there's
is very
shrubbery
pleasant.
and bushes all
Yeah,
around,
Yeah.
and you see 6 Aarakocra walking the gardens.
Okay. Well, they're not what I'm looking for, so. I mean, do they attack me?
How far out are you going?
I mean, I'll probably wait at this point.
Will you really?
Rolled high enough.
Well, then they see you come out of the door and they all charge at you.
I'm just gonna try and knock them all down.
Okay. Roll me a strength check. You're gonna use like one giant.
Yeah, I am a giant constrictor snake. A 13.
So, you as they start charging you, you swipe with the back of your tail, and you see 3 of them get launched
Good.
off of the side.
They can fly, though.
Now they can. Yeah.
I know.
But as they get launched off the side, they turn into snow and fall down.
I didn't see
Quinn, you saw her tail go out
that.
the door.
All right. I will chase after my sister, as usual.
So as you run out the door, you see her swiping at these Aarakocras, and you see 3 of them just dissipate into snow.
It's very strange.
And there's 3 other ones.
Very, very strange. What else is out there?
You just see it's
Shrubbery, grass.
almost shrubbery
a
grass. You
conch.
see no conch.
That's right.
You see a you see 3 of those Aarakocras left.
Great. Hide.
So you hide.
That's what I do.
That's how I roll.
Only a 14, actually. It's pretty low.
Don't worry, I got a 7, a 4, and a 7.
Cool.
747, as some may say.
So good at hiding.
Harold, you also see M's tail slither through the door.
They are,
I'll
in
go
fact,
after
special
her.
snowflakes, yes.
And as you run out, you see 3 of these Aarakocra left.
I guess I'll blast one with fire.
You'll
I'll miss.
get advantage on that. Are you using Flame Bolt?
Yeah.
You can have advantage.
Yeah. All my dice are fired tonight. That's good.
Did you miss again?
Just gonna. Yeah. Yep. I'm done. I don't know. Do you want me to actually take this? Don't think I've
I
rolled
never
over
used
10
that
all
one.
night.
You didn't get above a 12?
11.
You want to borrow a die? You want?
No, I
borrow the Girl
suppose one
Scout
of those.
die?
It was a 4 plus 8. Yeah, I did hit. And that's 11 points of fire damage.
And you shoot one, and it melts into water.
These are some very strange birds.
Pelagoas?
Sorry, what formation are they in?
There are 2 left now.
Yep.
And they're right in front of M's head, in front of the snake head. As you come out the door, they're about 15 feet out the door. But M is in front of them.
Like,
Or in between you and them.
but right in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are probably approximately similarly sized, because I am a huge creature.
Yep. I was trying to figure out if I could use wing attack, but you're too close.
Probably.
Yep. All right.
I'm like you if you got stretched out.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna try to grab him.
Okay.
Like leap over me.
Yep. It's a 24 and a 25.
Yeah, you grab them.
Okay.
You look so sad.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
That's 7, 14 each.
So you run around and you grab these two Aarakocras and you grapple them so tight that they just burst into snow and cover you in ice and snow.
Like you're here, and I imagine that like I'm underneath, right? Like you're like
Yep.
on top of me.
Snowy.
And that's where we'll end for the evening.
Aw. We didn't get a good
No farewell.
write-off for
Huh?
him.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
we'll get a...
I
cover it
will
next time.
slither
Next
off
time.
into the sunset.
Literally just oh wait. I can't fly.
And then I turn to level 8 and I can fly, right? That's
yeah.
how this will end?
Yeah.
You have seen a flying snake, a small one.
That's true. It's true.
Are we good? Oh, no, we have to do out.
Oh, yeah, we'll do outros.
Oh,
So,
outros.
Outros?
Outros. What are you
who's doing what this
do you wanna-
week, guys?
Oh, yeah, dot.
Anybody?
Not sleeping.
Woo! And a geeks.
I'm so tired. No, I'm just broadcasting Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and working on my Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to finally do some virtual reality streaming this week after a
Nice.
long hiatus. I'm going to try to get my mom to do it.
That'd be
on
awesome.
Wednesday, which may or may not be streamed if I can convince her. So, yeah. And otherwise, I think that's my main thing going on. Yeah, let's go with that.
This is my last Mayhem and Misfits for a little while because I'm going to be in rehearsals for an improv show. So if you are in the Seattle area, stay tuned for that. It's essentially improvised Firefly, which will be opening in May, end of April.
Remember,
in
you
the
can
Seattle
go
area.
to spotthegiantspider.club to find.
Or
To
you
find
could also see me
lords.
broadcasting on spotthegiantspider.club or twitch.tv/random2s, where I'll be streaming tomorrow. And then Hyper RPG's Shadow and Corporate Sins on Wednesday. All the places. I'm not disappearing forever. Just for a little while.
I'll be playing Breath of the Wild, prepping for Saturday night's game, and trying not to get more pneumonia.
Yay!
Hey, less pneumonia.
No more pneumonia.
So, yeah, guys, tomorrow we have our Tuesday night D&D stream with Jack Patel, Katie Ward, Alyssa Grant, and Rick Lacey. And they are still adventuring through Castle Ravenloft, and they're making their way closer and closer to maybe Strahd. We'll see.
Baby Strahd?
Baby
I wanna
Strahd.
see Baby
I wanna
Strahd.
And then hopefully we'll get some VR from Greg and his mother on Wednesday, which would be super cool.
That would be super cool.
And then Saturday night, Joe will be doing Liquid Tabletop for us. So tune in, and we'll see you for the rest of the week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.